You're gonna say you're gonna be home safe, and that's what you're gonna say. The in-bed thing always works with legit football.
My thought just said, Paco, shut the fuck up in the fucking bed. Whatever, whatever, man.
I think I'm all set. Yep. Anyway, yeah, what you call it? Yesterday I was supposed to go and do the stream, but I wasn't really feeling all that good, so I opted instead to hopefully be able to do tonight, which, yeah, tonight's going better. Anyway, yeah, what you call it? I figure the plan for, well, simple plan tonight. We're gonna just go and join up with Potato and maybe some others. We're gonna go ahead and send out some tonks. So we'll do that for a bit. And assuming there's time left, I'm probably gonna grind out more of this eagle. Because we've gotten a few new modifications since then. As you can see, we got the AMRAMs for it. When along with all the other missiles we don't care for. And yeah, right now we're working on the engines. I think after that we're probably gonna work on the fire system. Because I don't find it to be that helpful all the time, but it is better to have it and not need it. After that, we might start grinding towards the AGM 130, because I don't know what it is, but it sounds. Oh, I just realized this commercial's going on. All right, hang on, chat. I'm going to resume in a second. Excellent time for me to have snackies, or whatever.
Oh, come on, man. You get it. You know, you were gonna have a eye-opening experience that'll change your life in bed.
Already had that.
What? No, you gotta add in bed. It's comedy, man. It's humor. It lightens the mood.
Dude, I had it. Listen, in bed.
You didn't threesome?
In bed.
What? Where else would you have a threesome?
I don't know.
Stagecoach? What are you talking about? Of course it's gonna be in bed.
Maybe in a car.
Maybe in your caddy you could fit for a car, but I think car anybody's fit for a threesome.
The only thing I want my fortune cookie to say is, you will be going home tomorrow alone, too. In bed.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work, Irish. Yeah, no.
You said it's a fuck. It's my fortune. I can say what the fuck I want. I can have to say what I wanted to say.
Chat, it would never say that. Fortune cookie would never say that.
How do you know? Did you make fortune cookies now?
I know that they would never say. It's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're the authority on fortune cookies.
The fortune cookie's working.
All right, we're back. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, what you call it? We've unlocked some new upgrades for this aircraft. We're currently working on the engines. We're almost done with that one. Afterwards, I'm thinking we're gonna start unlocking more of these GBU bombs. Because I'm kind of. Oh, no, not these ones. These ones. So, I do want to see what these AGM 130s are. Oh, no, fire extinguisher, then these bombs. That's what we're going to do. Honestly, I might just go and get all the flight performance ones and then work on all the rest of the munitions, because this aircraft, once it gets those, as far as I'm concerned, it is combat ready for ground battles. Which, we're not really going to have a whole lot of them, since I've grown to dislike the ground battles a significant amount. But there are new upgrades to try out, so that does make it sound more tempting. Like, let me check. Oh, Potato's already on. I can Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go over to Discord and set up for that. I'll send him I'll join the Discord first, and then I'll send him that invite. What else is there? Yeah, I think I went over it. We're gonna go ahead and fight in tanks for a bit. Then we're gonna go and grind the eagle, and maybe if we get enough upgrades, we'll send it into a battle. But I think that's gonna be a different day. Gonna skip this song though. Hello. Invite sent. But you were very quiet,
I have to ask
and
this.
I can't turn you up
In
anymore.
Shanghai, I saw a street vendor. Do you eat pigeons?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't care. I'm game for any of them.
birds actually. Duck is really big, quail is really big.
But pigeons? I mean,
Let me see if I can do
like
stuff with
practically
audio
everywhere.
mix.
You ever heard of someone eating pigeons?
Not the pigeons we have here in America, damn it. When I was growing up in high school, I had some friends from Africa, and I had pigeon too with them. It's actually quite good. Tastes like chicken.
You ate pigeon?
Yes, I had pigeon.
Well, look at that. You two have more in common than we all knew.
Chad, I'm very sorry if I'm making the music explode on you. All right, I think I've adjusted it. Now I should be able to hear you, potato. Yep, I can hear you. Huh, but this... Okay, hang on, wait. We got another problem. OBS isn't picking you up. Yeah, it's a quick fix for me. Wrong one.
No, I don't need to be there.
Nope, too late. You're already in here.
God damn it.
Yep, now chat can hear you. You're screwed. Oh, that's right. There's that new, like M44 or whatever there is to research. Might as
M44.
well.
There's a new M44. What do you mean?
Yep,
Oh, the destroyer. Yeah.
yep, it's in a bunch of different tech trees. Alright, 6.0 works for me. I'm even on that lineup already.
Nice.
Oh, right. I should see if Cookie wants to join.
She's probably sleeping, let's be honest.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? We'll do a game while waiting.
Mm-hmm. I need to get 200 eagles so I can unlock another crew slot, and then I can have a plane as well.
Well, you probably don't need it, honestly. Because in most tank battles, the most you need is like 5 slots.
Yeah,
Because,
but like before I deployed all my tanks, and I still had like 700 points free or spare. I was like,
mhm.
if I had a plane right now, that would be perfect.
Yeah, if you got like 5 points. Bop, 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 bop.
You just turned into a robot for a second.
Yep, I got tongue-tied. Anyway, as I was going to say, in most scenarios, I find you'd probably only need 5 spots. 3 for tanks, and 2 for aircraft.
Holy auto-tune. Raptor, what's happening?
I have no idea. I can't see what's on your end. You can see what's on
I
my
think
end because I'm
Disco's
streaming,
just,
but that's it.
yeah, Disco's just having a spaz, I think. Because your stream's fine, I can hear you perfectly fine on your stream. It's just Disco turns you into a robot. Oh, she's got the super Hellcat. Fancy.
Yep. But even more than that.
Oh, the bushy brows, fuck yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Nope.
sorry, Frenchie.
You have no idea how hard I had to slam on the brakes just then. I had to look at my old T1 E1 loadout. I need to figure out how much ammo I was taking before.
Yep, that can definitely be a thing. It's always the thing that grinds my gears the most with new vehicles. Is just like put all the ammo in them.
Yeah, like, what the actual shit? I just unlocked this like 3 games ago.
Yeah, and it's
And
like, oh great, I definitely needed 106 rounds of high
yep,
explosive.
yeah, I got like fucking grazed on the side, and the whole thing fucking blew up. And it's like, what?
I forgot. I brought enough ammunition for this army or the next.
No one told me it was 4th of July. What's happening? Oh, I was also playing a fun little game of speedrunning to see if I'll get killed by a panther or a tiger. And one of the games, I was 30 seconds in and I died to a tiger. And I was like, cool, cool.
All right, our speedrun is off to a great start.
Yep.
Alert.
That was a.
Looks like we got one flanking from the. What is that? North?
But then there's two behind you.
Yeah, I saw a red mark in that direction. I'm gonna be a little ballsy here, and I'm gonna go scouting a bit. Hang on, friendship, coming to repair you. Okay, never mind. That Type 92 got you.
There's a tiger all the way over there.
All right, I'll move up the road and see if I can get any shots in on it.
All 8 questions. Highest. The ammunition hit the barrel of my machine gun at the top and somehow destroyed my tank.
Oh yes, because everybody knows how realistic that is.
Yeah. Also the M348 shell, a lot of fun.
I'm just gonna turn my engine off and wait here for a second.
Oh, we got ourselves a camper.
Got him!
Nice.
Oh, how did that not blow him up? I fired!
I guess the power of anime didn't help you there.
Nope, the anger bows did not save me.
Fuck did this guy just shoot? Oh,
I guess I'll take the P-51 out.
this tank just looking funny. What?
Skipping that song. I like it, Sharon, but I don't want to hear that song in the middle of a fight.
Man, this sucks.
Alright, time to begin my dive on A.
I shot the barrel of the fucking thing and then they shot me after the barrel broke.
Dang, I missed.
No.
Oh, well, good. They got an Air Force. I can fight that.
Nice.
That poor plane, it's now double teamed. And on fire. I've lit him on fire.
Kind of rude, but understandable. Can't
Oh,
read
he
that.
did get some backup, but it's a little too late.
There's a tank somewhere around there.
Alert. Alert.
Oh, he got the friendly. Okay, so it's a one-on-one.
God, I wish I could scout with this thing. Oh, that's an enemy tank. Oh boy. No.
Alright, so can we get this guy this time around? Because we got an... Alright, he definitely sees me coming. That's okay with me.
Alert.
Alright, let's go.
Thanks.
It's almost unfair for me to be in an aircraft in this game. Or in this game mode.
Almost, but not quite. Hey, you almost kissed the building.
Yep.
Warning. Alert. Alert.
Oh, we know what we're doing.
Just waiting for the thing to pop up on the right saying you crashed.
Oh, we're probably gonna get shot down trying to engage this AA gun. Nope, there's two. And we just did our engine. Alright, we're outbound.
Alert.
Oh, you're all around it.
Oh, dang it. Well, we shot down 2 planes and a tank. Hopefully that's enough for us to get another aircraft. Nope.
Nice. Oh,
I mean, this is the other thing that's stupid about the point systems. I got 2 aerial victories. That is like what, 800 points? Maybe even 1,000? And it only gave me 400 in return. And a ground kill. So that's like what? I probably made about 1,000 to 1,200. I did 1,000 to 1,200 points of damage to the enemy team, and it couldn't reward me with enough points to put up another aircraft. This is why I hate the spawn point system so much. Yeah.
okay, that's already a dead tank. Cool.
Oops.
Poor AAs, man. Poor AAs. Well, those are deploy tanks.
Ooh, this turtle can go and make an ammo box?
Yeah.
Oh, that means turtle can take less ammo now. Doesn't matter that much, but we still got it.
There was a floating wheel. Kinda scared.
Aw, man.
What's up?
Got dead.
It's 2 on my scout.
I don't think I want to send another turtle, so I'm out of points.
Oh, we should do this. Easy-ish. Think. I hope. Can't see shit.
Our allies' support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties.
No, don't look at me. I'm innocent.
But are you really?
See them to the guy. So, supposedly. Okay, that's destroyed. Cool. Slight heart attack, but we good. Sorry, heart palpitation.
All enemy planes are down. Let's get...
That starts soon.
Alright, halfway to my T26.
Nice.
I'm not really sure if I want to get any tanks past like battle rating 6.
I mean, there's no. You might as well get them past that battle rating, because honestly, the only ones where it's like I kind of think it's like, yeah, they're not very fun.
Mhm.
Might be like, what is it, rank 7-ish? Because I mean, some of the rank 6 ones are kind of fun. Like the Sheridan is kind of a fun derpy tank.
Mhm.
The M247 is a little. It is one of those ones where it's like it feels busted, but it isn't. But it's basically you're a very successful anti-aircraft gun. That's about it.
Yep.
But yeah, that thing's 9.0, so it's like, yeah, I think like 8.0 is probably where it's like that's where the fun starts to wane off.
Mm. God dang it, cat. Why you do this to me?
I mean, 10.3 isn't too bad though, I guess. I mean, you got some fun aircraft and some fun vehicles at that battle rating. The SAMs aren't overpowered yet, and none of the
Yes.
tanks are like busted yet either. Yeah, because I mean, well, it's one of those ones where it's like China now has a 20-kilometer range SAM that appears to be based off of the the Russian Tor, which China also has.
Fun.
Yeah, there it is, the HQ-17. You know, and it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, but who cares? Because I mean, pretty much any NATO plane now has access to those glide bombs. So your 20-kilometer range means nothing to an aircraft that's firing from 25 or 30 kilometers away.
I see, I see. Was it China that had the what was it? The Toyota truck looking anti-air thing?
What?
The anti-air thing. Yeah, it was China. The 10.3 Antelope.
Yeah.
I think there was a skin for it that made it look like a Toyota truck.
Hmm. Uh-oh, why does the stream look choppy on my little preview window? Okay, hang on. OBS is, or Twitch is still catching up. But I think it's all better now. Oh, right. I just realized I forgot to, viewer rewards. Mm,
View rewards.
yeah, it's the points.
Just refresh your stream. 'Cause it's still apparently there.
Let's see. US song request. We can turn that on. We're taking songs again. We're playing with the viewers, so if they want to pay the points, they can. I'm not a hell diver, so you can't pick the helmet.
I mean, you could put like a helmet decoration on your tank.
True. Oh, wait, we're not doing Star Citizen, so you can't do walk with me. You can pick my plane though,
Full beans.
or Tonk. Well, planes usually go full beam, so that's why I don't activate it for this.
I see. I see.
And the eject one. Yeah, I intentionally don't enable that one during War Thunder just because of the fact that just for that exact reason. It's like, well, usually in my plane I am going full beam, so there's not really
Mhm.
anything else I can do to that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So chat gets that one for free all the time. Oops, dropped something. Where'd it go?
Quick
There it
question.
is. Hmm.
The research for the US tree, there's
Mm-hmm.
like little star symbols on some of the tanks and stuff. What's that about?
Which vehicles?
So the M4A3 has like a little star symbol. The M5A1, the Sherman, the 3.3 Sherman.
Oh, okay, those little stars. So the little star inside of like the not hexagon, pentagon. That the one you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're for if you wanted to do the mission of the month sort of thing for a profile picture, those vehicles will count towards that mission.
There's missions of the month.
Yeah, they're for historical people from history.
Damn.
So like if you wanted like I forget which month it was, but I kind of wanted it, but I just didn't do enough. Which was there was the pilot you could get the picture for it, Richard Bong, who was the ace
Mm,
of aces in World War II for the U.S.
right,
with
gotcha.
40, with I think it was 40 kills.
Mhm.
Oh, I just realized I need to go and disable down in the sound alerts the spooky, scary skeletons. That was meant to go away at the end of October.
But it adds
um.
flavor.
Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, they're all historical figures from wars. From I think they're all from wars. But anyway, I kind of wanted that one just because it was like I have his plane too, so it'd be kind of fun.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just didn't make enough points, and I wasn't gonna pay 2,000 golden eagles for a profile picture.
Fair enough.
All right, well, it seems like the stream caught up and is all better now, so off we go.
Mm. Also insane that I do want to try get the voodoo doll decal from the doing the flip still.
You're finally
The
here
one
and on time, not late for you there, does. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, Potato, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I do want to try get the voodoo doll decal thing.
I should look into that. I kind of forgot about it. I'm picking
I
spawn
need
point
to
1.
go up ranks as well for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, usually you want to get to rank 3 minimum, because that's when you can do all the missions.
I see.
Yeah, so one of the things I'll sometimes do is, well, I usually just try to find battle lines I can make of premium vehicles, just from me collecting a buttload of them over time.
Yep.
So it's usually that's what I'll do, is like this premium lineup here is just, it's like, yeah, it's all 6.3, they're all pretty decent vehicles, good enough for me. The only time when having top tier is better is when they have the whole grinding thing where it's like, hey, to unlock this aircraft, go ahead and and all the different battle ratings give you different RP amounts.
Yep.
So like in my F-15 Eagle, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm earning like 150% extra 150% towards it instead of 100% if I was in P-51.
Let's see.
And it's like rank 3s can do it, but they're at like 80% instead of the 100%.
Okay.
And they put it as decimal points, but I'm using percentiles because it's just my brain makes it makes more sense of it that way.
I mean, percentages are just decimal points, right?
Yep. But it's like, why call it 0.8? Random box. Like, I don't know why 0.8 just kind of makes my brain go, eh? Oh, I forgot. I gotta change back the random box picture too.
Oh, from Halloween themed.
Yep. Well, you know what? I'm okay. Oh, Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I'm more than okay with the fact that it has gotten an extra month, some extra change.
Like I hit from the side. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a Panther tank right there. There's nothing I can do about him though.
Also, I fucking hate how just about every Panther has freaking smoke.
Ah, how did the Panther? I don't even care. I have no doubt something on my tank was showing. Cool. I love it that I'm 30 points short of an airplane. I guess I could send it out with nothing on the wings and just, yeah, we'll do that. I'd rather fly.
So yeah, shit.
Seeing pictures of gaming of Bahama Intium. Makes me think of those old memes that people were going around where it's like, what you call it, somebody pretend, just using AI to go ahead and do the presidential voices and as if they were playing games together. With Obama, Trump, and Biden.
Non-pen. Oh boy. Now we run.
Oh, I see a plane up. We're going after that. It's about, well, chat, for you guys, if you're looking, you can see it about, what, that looks like about 8 o'clock from my cursor. It's passing over the trees. It's sort of center my screen. This is the other thing that you hate about this. I mean, again, how many points that guy put into it? I'm about to swat him out of the sky because it wouldn't let me get any points for bombs. Or I'm going to attempt to. More accurate. I'll bring the nose up. Alright, there we go. There's some hits.
I've been hit. Ooh, shit. Still
There we go. I'm guessing that the F4U just shot someone down. Yeah. Stuka.
Also, how come certain, like, the same game mode but different maps sometimes cost more to send out vehicles?
Oh, it's because of the BR. If you're up tiered, the point cost goes up. If you're down tiered, then the point cost goes down. So, you know, you can kind of tell if you're top tier or bottom tier that way. It's like just to oversimplify things here. If your vehicle costs 100 points on average, then but suddenly it's cheaper and it's now yeah, I turned away too slow. Oh well, I'm out of this fight then. I don't think I got enough points to send any other vehicles in.
Also, the PZGR round?
Yep.
Ridiculous. It shouldn't be that fucking good.
Which one?
The PZGR? The ones the Panzers use?
Oh, I have no problem with it that they have something good. I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
It's like the only fucking thing I die to if it's a Panzer or a Tiger. I'm just like, stop. Just use something else. Let me survive one hit.
Oh yeah, top tier, you're gonna encounter a lot of that too, where it's like, yeah, you just use one ammunition type for everything. It's like Freebrams, you're just gonna use the depleted uranium rock. You're gonna yeet at someone. It doesn't even matter what they are. You're gonna yeet that at them. Maybe if you bring
Is that
some,
the discarding sabots or?
yeah, it's like you got 3 choices of ammunition. They're all the same one, but you always just pick the same thing, and it's like you don't need any other ammunition. At most, maybe you bring a few of like the fin stable, the heat FS, because those ones can explode on aircraft, so you can kind of pseudo be an anti-aircraft gun. But it's like I bring 5 of those because if I fire them, it's more I'm expecting to be like, yeah, why not? I don't. It makes me feel better. It doesn't accomplish anything.
Fair enough.
But I have shot down a few helicopters with it. But I've claimed more helicopters with the machine guns than I've with that Heat FS. The good thing about the Abrams though is you can carry like 20 rounds of that ammunition, and it's all just in that first stage area where it's like, yeah, if they hit that, you don't die.
Oh, that's good.
Because, you know, unlike the Soviets, NATO decided, you know what's a good idea? If the crew doesn't die when the tank gets hit. All the explosive stuff will make it so that it's less likely for them to die to that.
Yeah.
And the Soviets were like, yes, they will survive explosion because they are Soviet strong. But that we will never report them as casualties. Rock, Donald, Joe, and George playing games together is 100% real. Oh, damn, I didn't realize. You got the IS-3 yesterday? Oh, congrats! And you played your first game, and it bounced like 5 bullets from a third, and then...
Oh,
yeah, HE can take down... comically, HE is one of the most effective... is one of the fun and effective weapons against even modern tanks. Like, you can find a few videos of it where, like, people bring Brumbies up to, top tier and just fire the HE rounds and just overpressure it via, just T-90s and, the Abrams tanks.
Oh, do I send out the T1E1 or M18?
Yes.
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 Yeah, I guess I'll send this out, see what happens. I'm going to die so quick.
You got hit by the the PZH 2000 6 times and didn't take any damage. Previous bias and premium bias. Yeah. You know, again, that doesn't surprise me just because, it's an artillery piece. I'm a little... It's another one of those... It's actually an entire class of vehicles that makes me laugh because this game goes for... used to boast about how realistic and authentic it was. So... It's never going to not be funny to me that at all battle ratings, artillery pieces are tank destroyers. I thought when they introduced artillery pieces into the game, they were going to be something where it's like, it's a new class, you're going to be sitting farther back, the entire idea is you're going to fire and, what you call, well, you're going to just do that. You get to be part of the artillery firing. Except faster and more frequent. Like what World of Tanks did.
Where
He
the fuck
proceeded to
was that
mug
guy?
the Panzer. And shot him 6 times? Well, I hate to say this, but your tank looks a little on fire. Oh, apparently I got enough spawn points from something to go ahead and send in another vehicle. Let's go.
Huge.
Alright, Doom Turtle, I guess you're up. How do you like that? Sitting
Doom
around watching you
Turtle.
go ahead and putz around got me enough points to go ahead and do that. I'm guessing someone destroyed
Yeah.
something that I shot up.
Most likely.
I'm going towards Charlie.
I think there was a heavy tank over there.
Yeah, well, I'm a tank. I'm a turtle.
There's a Panzer, I think, or a Tiger on B as well. Something German. And some second pot shots from C to the field at A.
Yeah, I'll worry about it when I get there. Shot him twice, very dead. Need simple wing spot, and yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a tanker, so I don't really worry about all that stuff. The thing I worry about is making my tank look like a grandpa.
We can't just take out the Doom Turtle by shooting where your top hat is.
They can try, but it is a very difficult thing to hit.
Oh,
Hi
tank
there.
coming.
Yeah. Not even worried.
Never mind. You just get shot up.
Any second now.
Wait, what's your reload time? Jesus.
14 seconds.
14. Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, I shot the dirt.
They're really trying to take out your barrel, huh?
Yep. I mean, it's a smart move. He's got himself angled up very well.
Oh, that's a bomb.
Oh. It didn't give me a bomb marker, so I didn't even realize that I had a bomb to worry about. That was a little frustrating. So I thought he crashed into the ground. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it landed like right behind you. I was like, well.
Yeah, I was expecting a bomb, but it was one of those ones where was like, okay, no bomb marker, so I'll just get ready to fire on this guy again. Oh well, I don't care. What even is my mission? I kind of forgot about that. Win a battle. Oh, okay. We'll re-roll that. No, we won't. I don't care. It is OP. Like, I have it in a lineup which I just call I am the boss fight because it's like, that's how ridiculous that thing is. It is entirely built around this thing. Like, it used to be even worse. Because for a very long time, somewhere around here, for years, there was an invisible plate of armor that would eat rounds, and it was like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can make it past the first set of armor, which is what it's the whole. It's like, yeah, you can get past this 150 millimeter armor, but then somewhere inside of this breach, right before the breach actually was like 1,000 millimeter plate of armor. So it was like, yeah, no, you hit through there and you can't get through the IS-6. And it wasn't until what you call it, modern, like I'm gonna call them like modders or something, or what is it, like the guys who go ahead and do like the data diving stuff. It wasn't until they found out that this tank had it in there and brought it to everyone's attention that War Thunder first stayed silent, and then they finally went, "We have to fix this. We didn't realize it was in there. Sorry, guys." Use the SU-9 in that lineup? I don't think I have the SU-9. But yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, I should probably buy it next time it's on sale, but yeah. There was once a time when I used to buy aircraft and tanks for lineups, but, well, like I said, I'm not a tanker, and on top of that, I kind of got soured on the whole tank battles as a whole. So literally, the only times I ever play tank battles is if I'm playing with someone, like tonight, or I'm streaming, in which case, probably that's because something new came out and I want to test that, or somebody paid the points to make me drive a tank. On that note, I should probably add in another one of those things where it's like I can make it so that you can force me to do an up tier with a vehicle. I could actually do. I just thought of 2 ideas which I could do that. I could make it so it's like there's the one which is like maybe 20,000 points, and it's like, yeah, just pick a vehicle, it gets up tiered to whatever tier, probably top tier, just because it can. And then the only other one I could think of, which would be like, if you wanted to pay the bits, it's similar but different in the sense where it's like, you gotta up tier this vehicle and get a kill. Because I will suffer through that for money. Not gonna lie. No, the
Or is it
SU-11 you're talking about? Not the. Oh, okay.
L33 in a 10.0?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it brings the Locust into top tier. Oh, okay, well, I just wasted my shot.
Oh,
Well, at least I made that guy miss.
that'll teach him.
Yep. We may have lost our gunner, but his heroic actions kept us in the fight. And also probably the tank commander, because I think that's also who got hit.
Yo, how'd they cap A while there was personality there?
Good question. Next question, please. Yeah, I might have an SU-11 then if it's in the tech tree. Oh, dang it. I could not see the tiger, but I was looking for it. Oh, that's right. There's also like a bundle out with like several premium tigers now, too. And I am just not doing well enough to get anything with bombs. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm taking something out. That might as well be the P-51 again. Actually, maybe I'll take out this thing because it's just 12 points cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, but the P-51 does go fast. Yeah, screw it. Premium. And better than that, we got 2 bombs which we can drop independently of each other. SC9 is in the. Oh, okay, yeah, then I most definitely have it since I got a Su-29. Oh, hang on, wait, we're not bobbing bombs on whatever it is. We're gonna hit that son of a bitch out of the skies. We might ditch the bombs, though, to go ahead and just have that maneuverability, but. Now we're gonna drop the bombs on that guy, and then we'll go ahead and try to dogfight if we find that guy. can hear his engine, but oh, there he is.
Alert. Alert.
Comically, if he had chosen to fire on me, I was not looking ahead.
Alert. Alert.
Oh, I should have kept using the tab key instead of just letting the mouse guide me. And I'm out of points. Like, if I had just kept holding down my tab key and turning with that, I would have gone and made the turn, but instead I just switched over to the mouse, got myself killed.
Oh, pen.
Actually, you know what? Instead of looking at you, I'm going to go and look at one of the planes, and then I can just sort of act as an observer.
An observer.
Yep. Oh, they got one more plane up. Oh, cool. It's a jet that's on fire. And it is very twitchy. It does not want to... Oh, well. I see the guy in the rocks over there. Next to the highway. Can't mark him in any way, though. Yeah, what? He was near the rocks at F1.
The enemy threat level is down. Continue to engage.
Actually, though, we could look and see if I got the SU-9 while we're waiting. Let's do that. Oh, we got the Mega 9. Yeah, what is this? This the one you talking about? The SU-9? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll take that over the MiG-9, because, I mean... Like, I've been grinding out this one, and it's been kind of a fun one, but... Meh. I guess we'll get to the fabs first. Normally, I like to get the engine parts first, but since this is going to be a close air support vehicle, that's probably better to get that at least.
Hey Raptor,
Hmm.
do the enemies get any penalties for being like too close to our spawn?
Nope, the only penalty they get is that they get spotted on the mini map, which is not very helpful.
Hmm.
Because first off, most
feel
people
like
don't know seem to notice it's there, and secondly, it's a vague marker. I mean,
Yeah,
what I'd
I
think
feel
they
like
should.
they need to make it a penalty like it halves their armor rating or something like that,
Yeah, I mean,
or reduces it by like 30% at least. Just just
and
so
what I
like
would do is I'd make it so it hard spots them. It's like, yeah, on every medium you are spotted, so it's like you just are permanent,
true.
like as if someone scouted you. The second thing is
Yeah.
I'd probably make it so that there's something to reward it for the aviation end to try to provide close air support to it, to there.
Mhm.
Like maybe what I would put, like honestly, this would be something I do to try to encourage people to just stick around. But I'd probably make it so it's like at that point you get to call, if the spawn point is surrounded, and I probably make it so once there is so many vehicles around by, anyone who's
Mhm.
still around in the game, you just get one free spawn in an aircraft. Take it with whatever loadout you want. Go out there and just try to help your team by pushing the enemy back. And the third thing would definitely be the hardest thing for them to accomplish, which would be to rebuild the entire spawn so that it is balanced so that it's not vulnerable to. You can remove the invincibility for starters. You got to set up buildings and terrain that makes it so the enemy can't shoot into it, and also you can't bomb into it either. So you'd
So
have to
is it
spawn
actually
them indoors.
invulnerable when you spawn in?
Yeah, so long as your vehicle doesn't move, then you got about 20 seconds of invulnerability to just fire back on, and all the rounds pass through you. Would I get the
Interesting.
higher to cast extra sass? It is one. Hang on, wait. I was going. It is one of those. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Things, but yeah, it is a content creator's picture or decal. So I would love to have something similar to that down the road. But so thankfully that means that there's like no time limit on it unless they say, "Hey, I'm replacing it with something else." But yeah, you can go and get them from what you call it. It's like you got to use the right code, but every now and then I go, I follow a guy who makes pictures that say, "Hey, here's an explanation of the new ones that have come out." So if I can find one of them, I can go ahead and send a link to their thing so you can go and find them that way. I just have to stop being dumb and be able to read and find where the subscription thing is. It's missions, locations. I'm not gonna. Okay, no, there it is. There we go. I learned how to read again. Okay, we're good now.
Huge. Let's go.
Yep. So I'm just gonna go ahead and post the link for that guy's. You can't get those for a while. Yeah. So the way how those work is, well, thankfully the way how they work is you use the code for whichever one you want. That guy makes a bunch of like pictures providing the links and everything for it. And then yeah, you spend like $1, like literally $1, so that you can use the code. So you just buy $1 worth of golden eagles and you get the free decal. You need to buy something the guys you marketed, but your account is on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're on consoles, I don't know if they work for that. Oh, that's a shame. I do hope that somewhere down the road they can bring in more integration like that. The crossplay is nice, but it would be very nice if I could like on those rare times when I have to travel, it would be very nice if I could just grab my Xbox and go ahead and use that to log into War Thunder instead of
Mm.
what you call it, anything else. Or even just making it so that it's like do something to go ahead and earn these decals through that as well. You play on PC? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I play as well. It's very nice. Oh, that reminds me. In the marketplace, there's an event jet that's like $15 right now. I think I'm gonna go pick that up because $15. I've heard the jet's kind of fun to fly around in, so that's enough for me to say sure I'm in.
15 whole dollars.
Yeah, play on PC still a PlayStation account? Huh? That's weird. Like I think you would be able to log in on the if you're able to get it on the PC, then wouldn't it carry over? I don't know how it works. I think it's a French one. I know it's from an event. So what was it? I think maybe it's this Jaguar. Jaguar. me just check.
I thought you said Jaguar.
Yeah, the Jaguar. I was having fun with an accent. Nope, that is not the Jaguar I was thinking of. It is $50. Oh, it's Italian. That's why. And it's $16. Yep, it's part of the Pasta Air Force. Oh, it's not. I guess it's not in the game technically. So the only way I could show it is if I had it. If I already owned it. But the IAR 93B. So maybe what I'll do is I'll buy a little bit of Gaijin dollars and have some fun with that later. You can change it to a PC account when they set it up, but it's down right now. Yeah, this is one of those games where I definitely think you'd will have a more fun time with it on PC. Just because you can mod it more, so you can throw in skins, you can have custom crosshairs, and of course you have access to the marketplace, so you can get access to past event vehicles. What's the problem with having your account on the PlayStation? You can't see anything that costs real money or anything in the matter. Yeah, that too. I mean, and then also on top of that, there's the fact that oh, what was I gonna say? It's like there's also a lot more sales that are on PC than there are on the consoles. Like if you're on console, it's like every May and every November there's going to be a sale on the premium for half off plus some vehicles. But like console, it seems like they get one maybe once a year, and that's it. And it's like I don't know when it happens. It's not even like on the anniversary, so it might be on like the console anniversary. Well, we shot better than you did, so I'll take it. But we're probably gonna die here since we're stuck in an artillery strike.
So one tank on B.
Yep, there we go, artillery. I wish I could have just held on a second longer so that I could have gotten a scout in. Okay, Doom Turtle, you're up. You can see GE vehicles though? Yeah, and those vehicles. You can see the IS-6 and the MiG-23ML because you have them. Oh, nice. Honestly, if I was Gaijin, just to kind of build some favor towards everyone. Oh, I just realized we were top tier because I see a TOG. I would definitely go and make it so that, like, the anniversaries, I'd start rolling them around to bring around more of the old event vehicles. Because I like that they do it with the mouse, at least, where it's like, yeah, no, here's a mouse, you can get that one again. But I'd like to see them do it with more vehicles, too.
Also, I'm kind of mad about how I died before. The round literally came through 3 walls, which was just a fucking building. I hit it. Oh.
I think I gotta move the mark, the cross, 300 on my screen. It's fine. There's so many wrecks, I can't even aim at anything over there.
Yeah, but they can fucking aim at you, though.
Oh, I can fix that guy, though. Yeah, well, I'm a Doom Turtle, so I don't even care. You don't speak Russian? Neither do I. This is brought back during the game's anniversary everywhere. Yeah, I'm glad that they've started doing that, but I would like to see them do that with more vehicles as well. Even if they made it so it was like an anniversary vehicle that was like, oh yeah, no, this one just comes back once a year. There we go, got that tiger. Because, think about how cool it would be if you could get like, trying to think of what's a fun, ridiculous plane that they could offer. Or like tank. Something shot from over there. I got no eyes on what did the shooting, though.
would say I'll go have a look, but that probably wouldn't be wise for my health.
Yeah, no, the best thing you could probably do is just wait for it to fire on something else and mark it.
No, like I am on my A now. My
Oh,
other
hang on, I
tank's
got
not
eyes
great.
on it. Oh, I do not have a shot on it though. It's just tucked too far into that corner. And this is chat why you want the low ground, chat. Tanks go where the water flows. Stay low.
Yeah, we kind of want to move out of spawn at this point.
Yeah, they do got us boxed in pretty well.
But this so show a heavy tank right by spawn. Yep, cool.
Alright, well, I've disabled that one tank's track, the one that's way over there, but I can't really take it out just yet. I just gotta wait to reload another 7 seconds. Cool! I love that that round bounced off of it.
The operation isn't progressing fast enough on the ground.
Cool, I'm minus a turret now. Hey, if you're still alive and can help with the... Nope, okay. Well, I don't understand how that round lit my engine on fire, but I guess we are.
I'm gonna come repair you.
The Po2 from the Night Witches. Yeah, that would be a fun one, too.
What?
Eh. Trolls into the Doom Turtle again. Why not? I'm having fun with it. Van vehicles, I need to come back. It's like the Katusha. Yes, the Katusha is another one that would be a great one to have fun with. And also, there's that one race that, like, the 8-wheeled tank destroyer that's American. I can't remember what its name is because it's like letters and numbers. It's like the M8 something something.
The tank destroyer on wheels.
Yep. Oh, that's who's doing the shooting over there. Cool. Oh my god, I hate tank battles so much.
Oh, is it the light tank? The M1128?
Hang on, I'll go back to the hangar and I'll find out what it is that way. Boarhound, maybe that's it. I don't know its name. I have freedom buyers right now? Nah. Country? Nope, not that one. Yeah, it was from like a past season pass. Not the Sheridan. I love that thing though. Where is it? Is this it? No. Maybe I can't see it.
Is it a premium?
It is a premium, but like I guess it's. Let's just use the marketplace. But yeah, I think it's the M8 Greyhound. It might be that one. America. Vehicles. Oh, okay, that's right. That's ground vehicles, not vessels. Oh, that's just the paints. Never mind. It's not the vehicles. Well, hopefully this is enough of a filter that I can find it. Alright, I can't go in. I gotta do my trick so I can scroll because I don't like how they made that marketplace work since because it won't let me scroll because it thinks I've reached the end of the list because too many of the things are on screen. So it goes, gotcha, you're at the end of the list, you can't scroll.
Mm.
Or Thunder. Thanks. But I mean with if I do it on with just Google Chrome, then it's like I can just zoom in to just force it to load less things. And then it goes, gotcha! You didn't reach the end of the list, I got more to go. Oh, I guess they must have ran out because there's none being sold on here. Huh, okay, well, learned something to now. Those finally all sold out. The XM8? No, it isn't the XM8. I got one of those. Let me just go to the wiki then. I mean, I probably should have just did that from the beginning. Vehicles. America. I almost just clicked on the wrong thing. The T55E1, that's what I was looking for.
E55.
Yeah, it's an 8-wheeled, well, there's a lot, Bo Gaming has a lot of videos on it, so, if you want to see that thing in action, just find one of the videos he's done with the T55E1.
Mm.
You got the moon buggy? Oh, yeah. It's one of those ones where it's like, it looks fun, but it was towards that point where it's like, well, yeah, like I said, ground battles for me have always kind of been that area where it's like, I don't care. Like, I'm only excited for the season passes when they introduce a vehicle, usually, that is like an aircraft. So it's like this time I'm trying to grind for it, but like the only time they've introduced a ground vehicle that I actually wanted was and actually grinded for it was the Sheridan here, because it is so much fun. It is now since they raised it up to 7.0, it's less fun, but it's still pretty fun. Macabre, the American design for Israel. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I guess well, Potato, your next game is gonna get you 10% more RP because I had that booster expiring.
Hell yeah, let's go. Free XP.
Yep.
Oh, hopefully we only have half a day tomorrow at work. Fingers crossed.
Oh, that'd be so nice. I know my day's gonna be long though. Oh, yay! It's the worst game type in the game. Uh, yep, we are spoiling him. All thanks to expiring boosters. So, chat, if you hadn't heard this rant from me before, the reason I say this is the worst game mode in the game is because so many of the things that are the tanks I think require are nullified by the singular base. Some of it has been fixed since now what you call tank destroyers and AA guns can drop down ammunition boxes. But that doesn't help for the whole crew problem. Because the only way to get new crew is by being at a capture point. This is another thing that I think they need a remedy by just making it so go back to spawn. make it so you build up a little fort around it and make it so that it has some. This is something else that they could do. Which why don't they do this? Why is it okay? That was weird. Why aren't there any defenses around the around the spawn point? They do it for aircraft with SAM sites, but for some reason they can't just put down some anti-tank artillery guns. Just make it so that it's like, yeah, no, if you get within, well, I'm just gonna go and say like, what, 800 meters of the spawn point, they start firing, and if you get to 500, you die. But anyway, the fact is, if I lose any crew members, I can't get them back unless we hold A. And
I'll
it's like
probably go with,
so,
250 meters, because, or maybe, yeah, 250, because that's like the length of a square on the grid.
I mean, for some of them, oh, we're dead. Oh, I hate tank battles so much.
You can do airplanes, but it's like 4 point something, because I should want. Although I am not opposed to going into higher tier shenanigans. Well, the problem is I don't have any players.
Oh, God. Yeah, I figured that was what's gonna happen.
But
yeah, I don't know. I would do so many changes to the ground battles if Icon had, if they gave me the ability to do it. If they just said I get to go full tilt into this thing, then yeah, I would change it so much. I mean, haven't thought of it. It's like, yeah, the spawn points would get some anti-tank guns. I'd increase the range as the battle rating goes up. So it's like at low tiers, it's like, yeah, no, they're gonna have terrible range at like 500 meters, and it's like 300. That's when they start becoming accurate, and if you're within 200, they'll kill you. Just so that people learn very early on, don't go to the spawns. And you could also set up some SAMs behind it, but aircraft, yeah, no, you could do that. And I just make them invincible. Let people waste their rounds on them, think that it's like, oh yeah, I'll just destroy them, and I just make them invincible. Straight up. Don't waste your ammo on them. They are invincible. And then the next thing I'd probably do is I'd make it so that the spawn points can restore lost crew and ammunition. 800 meters is the whole map. Yeah, at lower tiers it's wouldn't be, but at top tier it's like some of the maps you get with those tanks is like you're shooting 2 kilometers at a target 2 kilometers away, and taking its entire crew. Artillery being able to just give you warning shots at 800 if they got the line of sight is like, yeah, that's fine. You know, and I'd very much so make it so that it's like all of them are kind of built where it's like they're going to give the defender an advantage. So, you know, it's also a stupid idea to be in there. Like, I'd make it so that it's like, yeah, no, all of these artillery guns and the entire, I just simplified. The entire spawn point just acts as a teammate that is repairing you.
I'm really starting to question some of these angled pieces on my tank, man. It's not even doing anything.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go into the dirt, but I still figured I'd try.
Fair enough.
So, you know, it's like, yeah, those are the first things you can do. The second thing is I'd make it so that your tanks go and work off of the whole spawn system as the planes. So it's like, yeah, you get 3 or 4, I'd probably make it 5. So it's like you have 5 spawns with your tanks. It doesn't matter what they are, you got 5, period. And it's like they don't cost spawn points. They don't do it. It's like the spawn points are exclusively for the aircraft. Because then you no longer have the issue where it's like if you're someone like me who gets pissed off the fact that it's like the AA gun that cost 100 or 70 points took out the plane that cost 1,000. And it would definitely neutralize a lot of the aggravation I have towards the Panzer S, where it's like, oh yeah, no, that's great. You, as a communist son of a bitch, gone ahead and sucked ass so much that all you're left with is a tank destroyer, is an AA gun. You know, versus me in an aircraft actually doing good, and it's just like, seriously? I know you can't move, so all you did was just blind yourself. Thanks for that, buddy. And you're dead. Ah.
No.
And the other thing too, what didn't happen right now, but let's just say that I had 600 points. I just make it so that it lets you go -2. It goes, yeah, no, you can get that. We're gonna assume that you're gonna get the points back, and you can do that, so that you can at least send something in. But because yeah, like I've said this a million times as well, chat. Where it's like, yeah, if I'm trying to send out an aircraft, like later, if I'm going to send out the Strike Eagle in ground battles, I'm gonna I'll check it, just show it instead of I'll just spawn in this black hat. Why not? But you know, it's like if I'm trying to send in that Eagle, I make a very small lineup of 1, maybe 2 tanks. And the reason why is because if I lose the first tank, I don't care. I'm not spawning back in because I don't have. It's going to just hamper my capability to get the aircraft up. So, you know, I might as well just leave that game and go on to another one. It's going to be less aggravating for me. It's less stressful, and it's a higher chance that I get to do what I want to do. So, you know, I mean, if they did that where it's like, yeah, no, the tanks don't cost points, you just get to spawn 5 times. Not only does that neutralize the one spawns like me, but it also means that as you get people that are going like me who are also going to be like, well, I want to fly the aircraft, so I'll stick around. I can maybe go and get something in.
Alert.
Oh, hello, you.
Tiger! 1 o'clock. Range. 350.
Well, I'm shocked that that didn't kill him, but then again, we are the not souped up one, which is a regular black cat. Oh, I see the guy you're marking. Yeah, there's so many problems with ground battles, and well, I'm at it too. Air battles are realistic. Make it so we can use the stupid backups on the vehicle that we summon.
Alert.
I mean, I'll admit though. I mean, sure, that might to some extent debalance the whole system of the grind for air battles, but I'm someone that would want to optimize the game to not be a grind and to let people play with the vehicles because that's where you're gonna get better. Well, cool. I just hope you don't have the gun depression to hit me. Cool. Come on. Seriously, game? Why did oh man, ugh. That happens way too often in tank battles where it's like right before I get to squeeze the trigger, the other guy gets to fire first. That's not even something about game balance. That's just bad luck for me. The point is to limit casts. I think it limits it too much, especially at top tier. And the problem on top of that is because of that reason, everybody finds the cheatiest ways to go ahead and do casts at top tier. So it makes it even worse. Because I mean, I'm just gonna go and well, that one's set up for this one, it doesn't matter right now. Because yeah, what you call it, literally, my entire battle plan, if I send this thing in to do casts, it's going to be 20 kilometers or further from the battlefield. And my plan on top of that, just so I can get closer to the battlefield, is from 25 kilometers out, I'm just gonna pick somewhere in the general direction of the spawn point, and I'm gonna toss a couple bombs. They're not even aimed at anything. They are 100% a decoy, so you have to destroy them first before you get to shoot at me. So it's like you gotta first destroy 4 bombs before then the aircraft is technically available to be hit. And then at that point, I'm probably within the 20 kilometers, so I can designate you as a target for not only for the glide bombs, but also the Maverick missiles. So I'm just gonna throw the other 22 wet munitions that I have on this aircraft in a general vicinity saying, "Dear grid coordinates." It's like, it's the stupidest thing. But if they made it so that it's like, yeah, no, the tanks, if it's like this lineup here, none of these tanks cost spawn points, and I could send in all 4 of them, and it built the points for the aircraft, and it'd be like, yeah, sure, I send out the Abrams, I send out a second tank, then I have enough points for the MF-15E. That thing goes out. I'm not as worried about having that thing go out and be shot down because it doesn't mean I can't keep fighting. It gets shot down because I go in and not paying attention, and an Su-27 shoots me down, and I go, ah, shucks, well, that sucks. I guess I'll send in the my clickbait here, and I'll just keep playing because my team kind of needs more tanks on the ground. So this encourages me to keep going because it's like, yeah, no, they're free spawns. I might as well. There's more MP for me. That's more Silver Lions for me. That also means that the team gets to go and benefit from just more tanks on the fight. And then when that dies, I send out the ADATs. That's why I would make it so that the tanks don't cost spawn points. Then the only reason you're not sending them out is because you're that low on money, and you're like, I can't afford to send it out. But that's me thinking of it more so in an sense where it's like I want the game to keep going, and I want the game to not just be focused on. Well, I'd be reworking it to something which they had more in the original beta days. If you don't have the gun depression to hit, yeah, it gets it immediately. So to kill one guy, yeah. It's like so frustrating how this game is set up. I mean, the spawn points, I'd put some defenses around it, just like how the airfields have. I'd make it so that I mean, if it's really that bad, and it's like even after doing all these changes, then the next thing I'd probably do is I would make it so that sort of like in a sense like a baby nuke, but not like a nuclear bomb, is what, like I said, I would have fun with this because it gets to be a reference as well. Since as far as I'm aware, within the United States for their military, there's a code word that is broken arrow, which essentially means that some force has been overrun by the enemy and is requesting literally every aircraft in the airspace to just be able to bomb the hell out of the enemy. So you'll see the planes start stacking up from everywhere from like, I think it's like from 10 or 12,000 feet up to 50,000 feet. Just 1,000 feet, each one starts stacking up, waiting for their turn to just blow the hell out of the enemy. So, it's like that's kind of what I would do. I just make it so that it's like if the enemy stays too long in the spawn points and they go ahead and don't want to back off to go and make it so that the fight's a little more evened out, then you would just hear just someone just yell over the radio, "Broken arrow!" And it just makes it so that anyone who is stuck around, who has no vehicles, or anyone who's still alive, I'm just going to shorthand it to that, can spawn in whatever aircraft they have for free to just try to clear the spawn point of anything in there. Because again, if your Gaijin and your servers are kind of crap, which is why they go and have this whole large battles despite everyone wanting smaller ones, it now means that your servers get to be maintained at that high number for longer, because now you'll get people that go, well, actually, hang on, I'll hold out for this game. I might get to spawn in a free aircraft, and I can take in my Air 10 and just go and just light up everything. No, Broken Arrow is not when they're carrying a nuclear device. Not in the United States. Oh, actually, it does, well, it has multiple meanings. It does mean them when they lose their nuclear device as well. But Broken Arrow is usually used for if a force on the ground has been overrun. It happened in Vietnam. Like there's a great what you call it? I think it's called We Were Soldiers. If you've seen it's a movie where they have an excellent moment where they show that. Oh no, this is not going to end well. So, you know, you can see what broken arrow is there. So long, Panther. I'm so glad I reloaded before that guy got around. Oh no, I'm dead. There was 2 tanks. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, Broken Arrow U.S. forces. We finally get to send in the A1H. Let's go. We're gonna die to an BF-190 that spawned in.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ.
Oh, great thing which I love that they've done with this, which is great. This is the map I need when I'm in an airplane. I love that they made it so that you can switch between the two, because now I can see where somebody's marking stuff, and I can go ahead and just do better close air support. Yep, there's an airplane. All right.
The remaining forces.
This is the other problem too. It's like if you're in an aircraft like this and you're royally screwed because we know that's a 190. That's all the Germans ever use. The only hope that that thing is not a 190 is if we got up tiered, and that means that it's the Arado. Nope, I stand corrected. It's the 355, 335. So still a nightmare, but much less of one. Shoot! I can see that guy's coming for us. Oh boy. Alright, well, I see him on fire. We're gonna start climbing. Oh. I mean, come on, game. If I'm on fire, it makes me fall into the ground immediately. If that guy's on fire, he gets to go and fly around all day long. Do I know where to shoot the Tiger E? No, I do. I do not. As far as I'm aware, you basically kind of just shoot it at the front or the sides. I just kind of know that most of my American guns can't punch through them, so you just gotta kind of hope. But yeah, I'm not a tanker. I also don't know where to aim on them. Top tier I know a bit better, because that's where I spend most of my time, but... Well, I see a couple things on the road. I think we're going for them. Oh, come on, game! I mean, come on! The commander's hatch? Yeah, I might have had my fill of tank battles. I mean, and again, this too is one of those things where it's kind of frustrating, but this is why I'd also make the tanks free. Because it's like, I would have enjoyed to have kept going, but as you can see, I don't have enough spawn points for any tanks. If they had made it so that it was like the tanks spawn in for free, and I just am limited by a number, like the naval ships, I'd play this more. I would have said, you know what, well, that sucks that I just lost 2 planes in a row, but I guess I'll send in another tank. But because of the fact that it's like I'm at 148 points, and none of the tanks are anywhere close to that, it's like, oh, well, whatever. It's like this. That's why I would not. This is why I hate this point system. I absolutely hate this point system, and I've hated it since day one. I think the point system for the aircraft is a good idea, just so that you don't have the aircraft just everyone spawning in as them. But I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Like, there is no definite, it is like the perfect definition of how much I hate something. The points on tanks should go away. They need to have the spawn point system that ships have. Have I ever played DCS? No, I have not. I mean, removing the point system from the tanks would make this a healthier game. The point should stay on the aircraft. It's just the point should only be for the aircraft. Oh, there is a tank directly in front of you, Potato. Yeah, just pull behind a building. Because yeah, that would be the first change I would make to the ground battles if I got to make any. If it's like I get to roll them out in waves, first one, tanks are free. 5 spawns, that's it. Your English isn't working. Oh, it's fine. I understand what you're saying. First change that I'd make there. The second change, which would probably be rolled out afterwards if it's needed after that, I'd make it so that the spawn points have some better protection. Like, I'd probably make it so the first you get spotted and, like in all forms. So it's like you get spotted on the mini-map, you also get spotted as you've been scouted. And, it's what the game will tell you that, too. So that's how you get the idea, I should back off. If you go ahead and continue to persist, maybe I just make it so that just for the fun of it, some planes spawn in. They are invincible planes that will just spawn in for just that quick attack run. They will bomb anyone who's within the vicinity that has stayed too long, and that's the end of it. Or just make it an outer zones thing, which is easier. I mean, honestly, that's probably what I would do. I just make it so it's an out of bounds zone, because they can go and make it so that areas that are that have the high ground and have that they've determined are unfair to an unfair advantage are out of out of bounds. Do that for the spawn points. Make it so. I mean, I'm sure they'd have to recode something, but they can make it so that it's like, if you do not belong to this team, this is out of bounds. If you stay in here, you die. Yeah, and how the SC-27 can get up tiered to a Hemier fighter and a Typhoon using the first SC-27. Oh, yeah, that's true. It can be up tiered to that. Oh, man, what a pain that's going to be. I mean, I've yet to encounter any Eurofighters, and... Oh, no, I've encountered a few, but I've only had, 2 games since the update. And the Raphael. Oh, cool, we got the M44. Yay! We'll get a crew for it later. Oh boy, I don't care. Whatever you picked is good enough for me. Skink, we'll do that. We were researching it last. Yeah, what was that thing? The 4.0? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I'll replace that. Why not? Ugh. If you gave me Serial Fighter, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them right now since everybody's who can get them is getting them. I think the closest I am to getting one is the German one, which since that thing is missing the IRST, and if I'm assuming it works kind of the same way as the Russian ones, where it just decides for you which one it's using, I think I might want it more, just because of the fact that to my knowledge, this thing has the AMRAMs, yeah. And since those can only be radar locked, I'm gonna hate it very much so if I had IRST. The game decides, gotcha, you want IR guided because you're using an AMRAM. You've chosen an AMRAM, but the radar's going to choose a heat non-radar guidance. And it's like, oh cool, I can't fire any missiles then. I love this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna like the German one more. Maybe I should grind out the Germans a little bit. Later. But at least it'll give me a reason to go, not that one, this one. Is someone explain to you why the hell the 33 has half the countermeasure of the 27 and has more missiles? I have no idea. The best guess I would gut is the Soviet Union decided that the best option for it is to not get hit and to carry more missiles. But they had to make that sacrifice since, to my knowledge, it's the naval version of something. How many countermeasures does it have? I don't even know. 48. Oof. Oh man, that thing's gonna. I'm so sorry to anyone who has to fly that thing. You're basically going to fire off all of your countermeasures and you're just going to dump them all in after at the alarm of one AMRAM. And then when you hear the alarm go off again, you're like, well, there's nothing I can do. You never heard of an AMRAM? Yeah, neither have I. Which is why it baffles me that from what I've heard, the Typhoons will switch to IR when you're down low, even though you have the AMRAM selected. And it's like, why? You've just made it so I can't fire my missile. Alright, some more tanks or aircraft?
I'm good for any. We can do aircrafts if you want aircrafts.
Yeah, maybe aircraft. What battle rating you got for aircraft?
4 is my max, but I can go up to anything that doesn't fire missiles.
4.0. I think
But
I have
I don't
French
have
around
any
there.
players. So
Yeah.
if you have any like 5 and 6s that don't have missiles, I
Oh yeah,
should
there's
be
nothing
fine.
at 5 and 6. I just gotta pick out which plane do I want to use. I might go with the Wyvern.
The Wyvern.
Yep, it is a good plane. What other ones are there? Go with the Germans. Maybe send out that BF 109 Z1. I might go with the French. It's 3.7, good enough.
Oh, if you're going 3.7, I can go
Nah, you can go
LW.
4.0. I mean, I'm more than content with being up tiered in aircraft. I can fly them well enough, and I know them well enough that it's like up tiers aren't as painful to me. Tanks
Oh
are
yeah,
just
fair enough.
agony at all settings. Wonder doing it. Oh, actually, no. I know what I can send out instead. I can go. Where is it? I'm gonna go with 4.3. And I'm gonna use Bong's P-38 because I like that plane. Also, make it easier
Oh,
for the
that's the one you
matchmaking.
were using before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You just see your presets for Germany. It says Luftwaffles. Yes, it does say Luftwaffles. Yeah, since the Americans were like my first tree, a lot of their ones don't have silly names. But as things went on, I just started giving them dumber and dumber names. Good damn, yeah. Thanks.
Speaking of waffles, I need to get a waffle iron.
That does sound good. We don't own one.
I had one like many moons ago, but then one of my friends stayed over at my place and he used it. Let's just say
Oh, look at that. A bot got
And
clever to get around that. Well, I'm just going to delete that message. Sorry, go on.
Hmm?
You were saying how many moons ago you would have had waffles more often?
oh yeah, one of my mates came to visit us, and when I was living with Jams, and then
Hmm.
he used it once, and I was just like, "You can take this home," because he somehow managed to get waffle batter everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Like the littlest creases, there was waffle batter. Like the locking mechanism, it was stuffed with waffle batter, so you couldn't really open it either. So I was like, you can take this home with you. Um,
You know what?
and
I don't want
never
this
ended up
anymore.
being
It's yours
anywhere,
now.
pretty much. It was like $20, so I was like, eh.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't care about that either than $20. Danger sticks, missiles, same thing to me. Thankfully, there are no danger sticks at this battle rating. All we have is freedom cows and what
Was
we call the 20
B-25
mil.
coming in?
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about that thing because our team is gonna swarm it. There's nothing else to say about that.
Yeah. FW190.
Yeah, that's a fighter. I'll probably dogfight it. I'm about 4 kilometers behind you.
Oh, sweet. This one's just coming into the enemy tank line now.
Yeah, I can see that there's one up high ahead of you.
There's a, yeah, B-25 below me. I kind of tended to go fight it, but it's okay.
Oh, first drop your bombs, then go dogfight. Oh, it's a BE6. Okay, well that poor bastard's gonna die. He's gonna be hit with a heavy dose of freedom and on healthcare. You love danger sticks so much, huh? As long as they don't have the IRCCM. God, this game with the IRCCM, you just mentioned it. It makes it's why now I'd no longer take anything War Thunder takes seriously when they're trying to say we're being an accurate historical game and all of the blah blahs because of the F-16 and the whole AIM-9s. Downloading DCS right now. You're halfway done in 2 hours. Oh wow, wow, that is a huge update. Or I mean download. But yeah, shorthanding my normal rant, I'm just going to summarize it as because the Russian missile is so inferior, they had to go ahead and create a fictitious loadout for all NATO aircraft. Okay, well, I don't think we're going for that BE-6 anymore. We're going after this LE-7. Cool! How does this thing lose its rudder so fast every time?
Oh, ow. I'm getting shot at. No. I need to drop my bomb first. No. Rip.
Well, if I can, I'm RTB. But I gotta be honest, I'm doubting that I have enough control over the aircraft. I do got one flap, so maybe I can.
Yeah, should have gone after that B6. Came after
No, I
me.
hadn't. Well, I had no choice. I mean, whenever there's a fighter like that, it's like they climbed, they're going to try to fight me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yep, fair.
You're doing fine, Golem team. Keep it up, Cypher.
And now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, well, the only option they have is to try to crash land this thing. And at least I got enough control surfaces that I can keep control of the plane. But yeah, what you call it? If they were being historically accurate, then we wouldn't see the AIM-9M on the F-16C or the F-15C that or any of the other NATO aircraft past 2006. So that Eurofighter would be much more of a monster because it would have the AIM-9X. Which, in the shortest of terms, that thing is a $600,000 missile. that basically gets to shoot anything around the aircraft. The 2006 version, just to keep it fair, that thing has basically anything in the 180-degree arc in front of the plane within 11 kilometers can be shot at. No warning that it's coming because it's an IR missile. And it's just going to destroy you from 9 kilometers out, from 11 kilometers out. The only time I can ever think that I can say, yeah, Gaijin, you made the right choice there. Oh, this is going to be low.
Skimming all the rooftops.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We might be close enough that we can safely crash land here.
Nice. Huge.
Yeah, like I said, I'm an aviator, not a tanker. Ah, I see that BE-6 is still flying. The walrus wing.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to climb up to him just yet, but that means we're probably going after this P-47 with the Key 43. Have I ever played Star Wars Outlaws? No, I haven't played that game, but it's because I have a very... I boycott Ubisoft. Straight up. Like, that's a whole nother rant I can go into, which, there was a game that they made called, The Division. And I played the first one, and I played the second one, and I loved them very much, so they were very fun. But, and, you know, in both games, I was a healer. So, you know, my entire build was built around just being able to keep my healing skills up, so I can keep the others in the team alive. In the Division 2, at some point, the community found a damage bug. So, you know, they gone ahead and did that, and they gone and said, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and fix it. They didn't fix it. They made it worse. Like, as in, it was easier to do, and it gave you more of a buff. Okay, we're gonna fix it again. So they go and fix it again. They didn't fix it. They just made it more difficult to do, and now it gave even more of a damage buff. So they go and say, okay, well, you know what, fine. Instead, because we can't fix the thing, we're going to fix it for good this time, and we're going to ban anyone who has used the glitch. Here's the problem, though. They were banning everyone. They weren't even banning those who were using the glitch. They were banning everyone. Because, like, when this happened, I found a bunch of news articles about all the different people that were hit by this that should not have been hit by it. Like, there was a grandpa who played the game with his kids. He gone and literally walked everywhere. He didn't even quick travel. So why would this guy be doing it? So it's like, okay, that sucks for that guy. It's been hit other ones. And the one which got me the most was it's like a dude was trying to convince his girlfriend to go ahead and play games with him. He convinces her to go and try the Division 2. The two of them drop into a game, you know, and everything's kind of going well as can. Oh, hang on, wait, we're getting into firing range. Alright, well, anyway. So, you know, the dude with his girlfriend convinces her to play. They have been playing for like a week or so when they encounter a dude who's doing the glitch. You know, it's like they can very clearly tell because the dude is just kind of walking up to literally everything and dropping it in one shot. So, they leave. There comes the... You know, in comes the banning waves, which I also get, which hits me as well. And it's like, seriously? But anyway, here comes the ban waves, because it's like the girlfriend one is similar to what happened to me as well, because it's like, I just joined a game with someone who was doing it. And I'm like, whatever, I'm a healer, they can see that the numbers are very different, so I should be fine. Oh man, I cannot aim. There we go. So you know what you call it? They go and do this wave of banning, which of course is even funnier to me because you know they go ahead and ban anyone and everyone who might have had done the glitch, except for the YouTubers. The YouTubers who have recorded themselves showing how the glitch is done, all of them are perfectly fine, and some of them because of that demand a boycott. Which you know I joined in on that because I was like, no, I'm done with this. They gone and just wiped out not two. First off, from one of the missions I did with Potato and Waz, I got the God roll version of the gloves that I was hunting, and it just went, nah, those are gone. So you know what you call it. I go ahead and 1 second here. What do we got left? Ammunition? Yeah, we still got ammunition left. So anyway, they ban me. They ban a bunch of other people. I go ahead and I'm like, okay, well, that's fair. I mean, a lot of people have been doing it. I'm just going to go ahead and submit a ticket saying, hey, I'm a healer. I'm not doing the damage glitch. I literally keep people alive. You can look at it for the past several months. My biggest numbers are on healing. And they go and say, oh, well, you broke the terms of service of Ubisoft. And, you know, I'm trying to talk to the Massive because they're the ones that made the game. And I go, okay, fine, I'll bring it up with Ubisoft. So I bring it up with Ubisoft. I plead my case. They say, "Oh, that's not our department. That's Massive." And so for you know, during this period too, they also say, "Okay, we fixed the bug again, but they've made it worse because it is more difficult to do, but it also rewards you with more damage. And if you do this like two times, the amount of damage you can deal is so staggeringly high, it literally breaks the game." So it means you can go up to any boss, one shot them so hard, the game bugs out, gives them negative HP, doesn't understand what it's doing, so it then immediately respawns the boss, thinking that something broke. So people were farming bosses, killing thousands of them in minutes because these bosses they just had to wait a few seconds for them to go and respawn after the game kind of went, I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to respawn the boss. Ah, man. I was so focused on hitting that engine, I didn't realize that my engine was gone.
Alert.
No.
So anyway, yeah, what you call it? They did that. I'm laughing at them because it's like, wow, every time you try to fix this bug, you just make it worse. And also, kind of at the same time, Destiny 2 has a damage bug that's going on, but Destiny 2 chose to say, no, we're not punishing anyone. This is our fault. We made the mistake here that is what you call that has kind of spoiled the game. Instead, we're going to memorialize this by saying, guys, we're going to make it something fun. We're going to make. I can't remember if this was the one with the Last Wish bow, or if it was the one with uh the laser heat gun. I don't remember
Oh,
which one it was.
so was this the one for Trials?
Yeah, it might have been the Trials one, because I remember that one.
So the
Bungie had an
Trials
extra laugh with it.
was, yeah, because it was pretty great.
Yeah,
Push and the thing was supposed to be intended at the start, but then it was getting a bit too out of hand, so they had to tone it back a bit.
yeah, because I remember that the problem was the damage glitch was like it was supposed to work in this way, but what accidentally happened is if it went through an enemy or a wall, then the
Yep.
damage multiplier was getting applied far too high. So it's like instead of doing
Yeah.
double damage, it was doing 10 times the damage. But you know, of course, Bungie went, no, this
Prometheus
is
Lens was the other one.
that's the other one, yeah. But anyway, the point is with that one, they said our bad. We're just gonna fix it. Nobody's getting punished. This was our fault. Versus Ubisoft, who
Oh,
went, it's your fault for using our mistake.
I think last year or the year before, there was another thing called the crafting.
Hmm.
Basically, so they brought in weapon crafting to the game, and there was this bug where when you're crafting a weapon, if you're fast enough, you can click that weapon and then quickly click a different sub weapon. So you can
Oh
have
yeah, I remember hearing
a-
about that
an
one.
auto rifle firing shotgun rounds. So every one bullet, you actually get like 12 going out.
Yeah. But anyway,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, anyway, finishing up with the whole division story here. The other thing which happened during this time is because I was banned from that game, and at the time I was thinking, okay, well I'll come back. I'm gonna be pissed off because I lost those God roll gloves, but I'll come back. But during this process, I'm also arguing with them, and I've spent the short version of it is I'm going to go back and forth with them because of the fact that I have broken neither Ubisoft's nor Massive's terms of some conduct, and I pointed that out to them. I'm like, dude, just give me back my fucking progress. I want the 2 weeks you wiped away, and not just unban me. That's all I want you to do. And it's like I guess they couldn't do it. That's why they were giving me the runaround. So, during this time, during the week where I'm banned, I go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go and play other games. So with WAS and Java, we're playing Ghost Recon, which one was it? Breaking Point? And it was in just conveniently enough, it's another Ubisoft game. I run into a bug that makes it so that I'm stuck in a falling animation, despite the fact that I'm on the ground, so I can't move. I can't go ahead and teleport anywhere. I can't do anything. The only thing I could do was to quit the game, rejoin on the mission, see that the mission had been completed, but the mission was not completed for my progress. And if I quit and was on my own, the mission no longer showed up because it was completed, but it was not completed. So I was just forever stuck in a position where it's like, I can't finish the game now. Welcome back. You just missed a whole bunch of ranting. With a whole different game. To recap what I just said, it's like, I used to play the Division 2. They banned me a healer for doing a damage glitch, but I never did the glitch. I gone in and just shared videos, which is not something that breaks the terms of service. They go ahead and give me the runaround between Ubisoft and Massive Entertainment, the one that makes the game. Both of them saying that it's not their department to go and revoke a ban. I point out that I am not in breach of I have not breached terms of service with both of them, so they just kind of leave me out to dry. During this time, I go off and play a different Ubisoft game, Ghost Recon, and find out that thing is a buggy mess as well. This is the point where the rose-tinted glasses come off of me, and I go and say, no, Ubisoft is a game company that puts out not even half-assed games, but like 1/8 assed games. They don't even quarter-ass it. They go and they are fractionalizing this as much as they can, so that they can get the maximum amount of profit with the minimum amount of effort, and then saying, I promise we'll fix it later. And they usually don't. Ghost Recon is good. It is a good game, but yeah, like I said, I just don't buy Ubisoft. For a long time, I boycotted the Ubisoft outright. Now I'm to the point where it's like, I will not give them my money for a full-priced game. The most I will do is I will buy something heavily discounted. I see that HE119 below me. I'm tempted to go for it, but I'm going to go for the 264 first. And hope that maybe I can go and get it. Oh, we're just going to put a string of bullets in front of it.
Also, in my opinion, the only like not so buggy Ghost Recon that I've played is Wildlands, and that's been quite a fun time.
Yeah, I played Wildlands as well. That one was pretty good. Which is why I thought that Breaking Point was going to be fun too, but it was a buggy mess. So yeah, what you call it. Now I just don't even care to play the new Ubisoft games whenever they come out. I just go, nah, I can wait till they're on like 80% off, and I will buy them for $8. Because by then, not only is the game in a better state, but Ubisoft gets less of my money, and that's the important part to me.
Oh, I hate this B-17.
What's the B-17 do?
Dealing the bases.
Ah. I am very close. Oh, I'm missing a wing. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Can I save this plane? I don't think I can.
Sure,
Nah, we can't.
we believe. Does that plane have any air brakes?
No, I don't even have I don't have elevator control. All right then.
Ammunition zero.
No special weapons fire remaining.
If I still had control of the elevators, I probably would keep trying, but no, I didn't have any. Is Star Citizen free? Most of the time, no. But every now and then they do a free fly. And unlike Ubisoft, at least that game company is trying to not be suck. Greedy as hell,
Oh, I don't
yes.
know.
But
don't
at least
know.
they're trying to make a game. No, I mean from what I have seen between the difference with Ubisoft, no, and this is another thing which makes me hate Ubisoft. So during this time while I'm banned, during the month while I'm banned, I also kind of I accidentally fall down the rabbit hole that kind of reveals how scummy Ubisoft is. And the short version of it is basically they fire everyone after a game is completed because they say, "Oh, we're not making enough profits." So that way they can then turn around and take those paychecks to give it to the CEOs and their friends, so that way they can have a big hefty bonus. So it's like, okay, well that's kind of bullshit too. But then it gets even worse, because on top of all of that, it's like the CEOs basically just vacation around between the different facilities. Like there's the one in Canada, there's the one in France, there's the one in they got like 4 different locations. I can't remember 2 of them. But the short version of it is every time that the CEOs get in trouble there for assault, harassment, and something that sounds like the word grape, just remove the G at the front of it and you'll figure it out. You know, I'm just saying it for monetization. I'm just skirting around it for monetization reasons.
Fair enough.
But anyway, so it's like every time they get accused of these things and they run into those problems, instead of them being fired or something or being penalized in any way, they would instead issue some sort of just misdirection words, because I gotta give Ubisoft credit for this one. They are very good at that. They jingle the keys in front of everyone, saying, "Look at the shiny keys! Look at the shiny keys!" Well, the CEO and their friends run away to another one of the facilities to do it all over again. And it's like, that is disgusting. They aren't even they're getting away with this stuff, and nobody's doing and nobody's stopping them. So yeah, that's the other big reason why I don't give Ubisoft any of my money, and that's why I encourage everyone to boycott them. I want to see that company burn to the ground and its festering, rotten corpse of of what used to be a great gaming company. Might not have been a great gaming company, of what used to be a gaming company that existed, to die, for all of their IPs to go to people who would treat them better, so that way we can get those games that we love without them being just festering carcasses. Because I love the Assassin's Creed games. They're so much fun, but they're Walking Dead now. You don't play anything that's made by Ubisoft? Yeah, pretty much it's the same way for me. I only, like I said, there are a few games from my childhood, like the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game, which I'll buy that one. It's heavily discounted and cost me $3. But that's as far as I go. Because yeah, Breaking Point was the last new Ubisoft game I've gotten. After that, I stopped paying attention to them. And it's like, if I can get the game for free, I'll play it. But other than that, I
Well,
wait. So
that was the most unsuccessful bomb run.
oh, you were still alive?
Like, yeah, every fucking base I was going for, that was it 17, just went and bombed it instead.
Ah, ripperonis.
He went for the furthest one, which I marked out. I was like, I'm gonna go there. Then he went for that. Then I was like, all right, he'll probably go for the second one. No, he misses that, goes to the third one that I was going for, and I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's one of those things which I like about top tier more, because either everybody ignores the bases or it's now actually viable to go after the ground targets. And when you carry 26 ground munition, air to ground munitions, you get a very good payday from that, like just RP wise. Paycheck wise isn't bad either.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and to kind of get circle back around to it, the reason why I haven't played the new Star Wars Outlaws games is because it was made by Ubisoft. I was very sad to hear that, because I really wanted to go and play a Star Wars game. But because it was Ubisoft, I went, well, that game's dead to me. And I don't recall if it was put out on like Xbox Game Pass or anything like that where I could have played for free. So, maybe in like 3 years or something when the game's like down to 75% discount, maybe I'll pick it up then. When it cost me $8.
Damn, this plane doesn't have any mines or torpedoes. Sadness.
Yeah.
Wait, I can still drop like bombs on the ships and it should blow up, right?
Yeah, if you hit them, then it can. But the
Sweet.
water will absorb a lot of their splash damage.
Oh, there's actually bases to go. Cool. I claimed that one. Maybe. Let's see. It's a problem.
Oh man, honestly, just thinking about the whole Ubisoft thing, though, it's just making me kind of think about it. It's like I really wish that I swear games felt so much easier back then than they do now, and like I'm talking in a sense of like what you call it, like monetization in a sense. Because nowadays there's so many games that I avoid giving them money because of for one reason or another. Like even War Thunder, because of the fact that it is a Russian even it started as a Russian developer. Technically speaking, now they're a Greek developer or whatever. But it's like because of that, I just try to limit my money which I give them because it's like I don't know how much of that is going back to Russia, and I do not want to help in any manner to help the Russians beat the Ukrainians. I want to give everything I can to help the Ukrainians beat them. And then also all the Chinese games too. Like I just they haven't done anything as egregious on a global front like that, but their whole man, there is just go look up a channel called China Uncensored on YouTube. They're like a news channel, and they just they will give you years worth of information. That is why China is the worst. Like, and it's because of that sort of stuff. It's like I cannot condone giving my money to, even though I praise the game for it actually having like a good community. Like Azure Lane, it's like that game is amazing, and it's like its developers are amazing, but it's a Chinese developer, so I just don't want to give them my money. Yeah, Gaijin is a Russian company. Like it started out somewhere in Russia, but to kind of get more money, they relocated their headquarters to like somewhere in Greece, I think it is. Hang on one second, we're gonna try to light up this B-17. Here we go. So yeah, it's like them and World of Warships are two companies which are like that. The only difference, which I am very proud of World of Warships for, which does make me give them their money or my money, is when the Ukraine war started, they very quickly chose a side. They very quickly said we're shutting down everything within Russia, so we're giving it to our little little sibling company that's over there. All right, there we go. That's another one down. So World of Warships is another, like I said, Russian company, but again, they moved to Greece, for the sake of money. Except the difference is, unlike War Thunder, which just said we make games and we don't want to pick a side, they very much said no, fuck that. We're just shutting down everything in Russia. We're no longer supporting everything over there. We're going to give $1 million to the Ukrainian Red Cross so that they can help people, and we're going to start selling packs that are going to be used where anything that would make us profits from them is going to help the Ukrainian Red Cross as well. So even though I don't play their games very much, it's like every time I find out that they're doing one of those, it's like I spend the money. What were you saying, Potato? Uh-huh.
Why is there a star next to the enemy's points?
It means that the plane is belongs to a different nation but flies for them. So like the B-17 that I shot down earlier, it's an Israeli B-17. Or like that Yak down there, the Yak 3 with what I think is a French roundel, means that it flies for the French, even though it's a Russian-made plane.
No, on the The tickets
Legend
up
Starter
top.
is a Belarusian company developer. They moved to Turkey. Ah, okay, that's what it is.
The,
Sorry, what did you say, Potato?
The tickets up top. There's like a star next to the.
Oh, that means because you can bomb the base to get RP then. Yeah, if on some maps, if all the bases are destroyed, that means that the airfield becomes a target, and it was a lot of fun when you could do it with B-29s. Like, it was one of those ones where it created a new game type within the game, because you would see the B-17s, B-25s, and all the smaller bombers start lining up to go ahead and hit those little bases out, and you'd watch as like all the B-29s, like 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, all of them start trying to spread out, and all of them trying to take different routes, waiting for the bases to be destroyed, so that they could level the runway and win. And it created a new game mode, which I loved, because it was like, if you're on the enemy team, your new objective isn't just to kill everything in the skies; it is to kill the B-29s. You need to stop them from getting your base. You need to stop the bombers, and it was so much fun. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm 8 kilometers out. If you can, run and climb. But just climb at a very shallow angle, like 5 degrees. 7 at most. Adam's closing in, still 6 out, 5 from the target.
It's fine. He's leaving me alone for now.
Yeah, he is bleeding airspeed. He is on the verge of stalling. 2 out. He is going after the B-17, so he isn't on you at all yet.
Sweet. Since you get that guy, I'm just gonna go back.
Oh, don't count on it yet. I mean, I just fired on him 3 times and missed every time.
That's fine.
We gotta break off in distance.
I think he still likes you better than me though, which is.
Yeah, well now he has to fly defensively against me. The good news, he is 100% off of you, so you don't need to worry about him.
Sweet. I just dropped the 2 remaining bombs I had.
Yeah, he is tunnel visioned in on. Well, now he's tunnel visioned in on me. I'm giving him something to worry about.
Oh. There's someone else shooting me though. Not sure who.
Oh no, he's after the Su-6. I can't go and make that turn though. Oh, you got. Oh, you bombed an aircraft. Technically speaking, I think is what happened.
No, I think my gunner's got him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're pretty OP when they want to be. Wait, where am I getting?
Severe damage. I'll take it.
Something's shooting me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
what
the airfield. They are very angry at you.
I thought it was the aircrafts, and I was like, wait a minute.
Well, I'm bugging out. That 190 severely damaged, but he's still flying.
Yeah, I am just going face first into the ground.
Hey, all right, we got him. Oh yeah, you are. Man, what do we get? 4 kills that game?
Nice. Just build different.
Terror of the skies. Oh, 5 kills. We're an ace. Let's go.
Nice work, comm team.
Lend lease or capture, yeah. I should see if now I kind of want to see if Wargaming has any sort of things on in that vein now. So yeah, you know which guy I like Wargaming a lot more than I like Gaijin, because of the fact that they just day one they picked a side. They didn't do the whole, oh well, we're a game company, we don't want to pick a side. And yet here I am still playing War Thunder. I just spend a lot less on them than what I used to. Which, is a silver lining for Stars. This is the worst thing about it too, is like, because of the Chinese and Russian game developers, now I have to look into every game before I go and start giving them my money, so I can find out where they are and where it's going. It's no longer like it was when it was like 2020 and I didn't care. And it's why,
B25J-1 or B25J-20? What's the big difference? Or is there a big
Not a whole lot. It's just another plane to go and grind through.
Well, it's a pain in the ass. Huh.
I forgot that the bomber line ends with the F-15E. It's like, oh man, this tech tree just makes no sense. Hey Astral, welcome to the stream. You just missed out on our fun rant about fun in quotation marks. So just my history with Ubisoft, and also just how nowadays I have to go and see where a game developer is from, and publisher, and whoever else is affiliated, because I just don't want my money going to certain countries.
That might be my last game. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Fair enough. Alright then, I think that means it's Strike Eagle time. That's not the Strike Eagle, that's the normal Eagle.
I left the squad and it popped up saying player 075BAP 5A0 not found.
Alright, there we
You
go.
have
There's
numbers.
a string of numbers. You were there? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry you had to listen to all that ranting. But yeah, it's also kind of fun in the aspect where it's neat knowing where different companies are located to some extent. Because and also it's funny because of that. What you call the whole just me saving money on some games has meant that it's opened up for others. Like Star Citizen, it's like one of those ones where it's like as much as they aggravate me with their shenanigans, I've more than okay with giving them my money since it's like, yeah, they're an American company. Which surprised me. I really thought that they were going to be somewhere not in America, but they're in Texas. So, it makes me feel a lot better that I've spent far too much money on that game. And, yeah. And then the newest one, which I spent far too much money on, was was my little Code Geass game, Lost Stories. I've streamed it a few times. Because, yeah, that game is 100% Japanese. So it's like, I'm okay with this. Oh, man, look at all the Eurofighters. Is my old team is my old team just Eagles and Eurofighters? It is. All right, we want to start with our AMRAMs because we're going to need to fire off some of those. I think we'll launch 2 of them. On the more helpful end, if anyone has questions for top tier aviation, I'm more than happy to do what I can to improve the people there. Because while I'm not the best, I at least have learned some things from the best's YouTube videos. And then found a way how to screw that up, so then I had to relearn it myself and finally make it work. Alright, let's bring the nose around. Let's go ahead and tame it off in that general direction. Yeah, that's probably good enough. I don't think we're going to hit, but we'll toss them anyway.
What are you eating things at?
I don't know. All I know is that there are targets down there, and they need some AMRAMs.
Fair enough.
Oh, right. I was going to go and show this off earlier, but I love that they did this now with the map, where I can not only zoom in, but I can also... Game, would you please let me... Oh, come on. Okay, forget it. We got to go and go evasive.
Flare.
Oh, we're firing the wrong ones. That's okay. At least I was notching right. Okay, let's try this again. I need to go ahead and bring that there. Then we can use this little one here, and we can mark our first target. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Stall warning.
Yep, it's something they brought in new for this patch. Which, of course, is very helpful, so not only can you designate a target that way, but you can also just know where you're aiming.
Missile break.
Stall warning.
Kind of gives you something to do for the first, 90 seconds of the game.
Break. Missile.
Okay, notching. Gonna hold this for a little bit. We're gonna climb instead of diving.
Missile break.
We probably don't need to keep launching chaff, and we're pretty low on it now.
Our allies' support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties.
Stall warning.
I'm really hoping it's not a Sparrow missile. Shoot, it definitely is.
Missile warning.
Stall warning.
Dang it. Nope, it was an AMRAM.
Target destroyed.
Oh, man. Oh well, try again. Yeah, that one was too close to dodge. I've found that within 8 kilometers, it's almost impossible to dodge an AMRAM. Impossible, if you me. ASC still needs 1 hour to download? Ugh.
Alright, I shall catch you later, Reptar.
Yep, have a good one.
Yes, thanks for the games. Bye.
Yep. It was fun playing. Have a good one. But yeah, for anyone who's about to get into top tier, as I found out for notching, the way how it works is through a combination of both what I've learned from real world events with which were documented through YouTube. From what people have said in War Thunder through their own tutorial videos, and from what I've learned from my own experience, to notch a missile, you basically gotta put it off on your 3 or 9 o'clock, so your hard left or hard right. You then need to go and fly in that direction for about 10 seconds. And you can release chaff. It is an optional thing. It isn't required, but it does help. I don't know who's firing those, but we're going to get Hull out of the way. Because if we see someone following us, then we know that they're trying to dogfight us, and we're going to just not tolerate it. And since it was, I would have suspected it's one of those two, the F-15 or the F-14. But anyway, as I was saying, notching. Yeah, what you call it? Fly 90 degrees is the thing. Drop some chaff if you need to. Hold that for about 10 seconds. And at some point during this notching, you need to change altitude. Either go up in altitude or down in altitude, so that the missile can't predict where you are. Because even with notching, the missile still can try to predict where you are if you stay on a level plane. But if you go up or down, then the missile can't track that. And then after 10 seconds or so, that's when the missile, you should be outside of the tracking cone of the missile.
Alert. Alert.
Second notching and dodging missiles? Yeah, I was pretty bad at it for a very long time, too. I'm now just bad at it. So it's like I can dodge the long-range missiles probably 7 out of 10 times. But I still get hit by them.
Missile warning.
We're just going to drop this here and, yeah, that's close enough. Okay, the missile thing is gone. I think we just fired on a missile, actually.
They've got a lock. Missile break. Break missile. Missile warning.
Damn it. I was trying to figure out how far away it was, and well, it was closer than what I thought it was. That typhoon got me. You also run the F-15, you hung away from the infantry. Yeah, the grind in this game is too much. Like, I'm glad they introduced some stuff, but it's kind of one of those ones where, so for tanks, it makes a lot of sense how they set it up. Where's one of the trees I don't got as flushed out? France. So like with them, it makes sense where it says 1 of 6. You know, where it's like you got to unlock 6 vehicles because like yeah, no, how you build a healthy lineup, you learn to do that and all of that. But for aviation, I think it's the stupidest thing in the world. Second stupidest. I mean, the ground battles as a whole, it's like there's so many stupid things in there. That is collectively the stupidest thing in the world. But it's like for aircraft, I really think they should have done like World of Tanks, where they said you pick a tree, you grind it out. So instead of having to get 6 aircraft here, I just need to finish the the PB4Y. Then I get the Lancaster, then I get this one, and so on and so forth until I get the Mirage. Then after that, I say, well, you know what? That was fun, but I want to play with something else. Let me grind out another branch. I think that's what they should have done for aviation like years ago, back when it was like back when the top tier plane was the F-86 Sabre and the MiG-15. Back when, not even that F-86, it's like this one, the A5. Back when this was the top tier plane of the game, the way how it worked wasn't this whole you unlock one vehicle. It was you unlocked an entire rank, and there was 20 ranks. So it'd be like you've unlocked rank 2. You now have the oh cool, we unlocked stuff for this. Let's get the fire systems. So, you know, like years and years and years and years ago, it'd be like you've unlocked the P400, you've unlocked the P36, you've unlocked the F2A, you've unlocked the A36, you've unlocked the Mariner, you've unlocked the B24, and you would have like a dozen planes that it says you've unlocked these. And that's the biggest reason why my American tech tree is completely finished. Because a lot of those planes I just had to buy them. But yeah, since then they've deliberately made it more grindy, and I don't like that. But you know, it is what it is. I'm someone that likes the idea of you play the game not because it's a grind, but you play the game to hone your skills and get better. So, you know, you're not there because the game's saying you're stuck here. You're there because you're trying to get better with that vehicle. You have all the Swedish planes, but you don't want to spend the time for another nation. Yeah, that's how I am too. Because for a while I was trying to grind out the Japanese tree, the German tree, and the Russian tree. You know, just because it was kind of just me playing. But when they made the switch over to what it is now, I lost interest in them all. So now they all just get very passively played, and somehow the Soviets are up to the MiG-27. I mean Su-27. That's where you're at. You're spading all your Swedish aircraft right now. Currently, everything below 9.0 is spaded. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of American aircraft to spade, but some of them I intentionally don't spade until a new aircraft is released, because I'm in that position where since you don't get the RP bonus for new aircraft, that's the only way I can speed up their progression is by using the planes that I have to spade to go ahead and just give me a bit of an RP boost. You're gonna get the Saab J39SX so you can grind Sweden without going insane. Smart move. That is a very smart move. I strongly encourage waiting for sales, so that'll be in May. So that you can get that aircraft half off. No vehicle in this game is worth its full price. Wow, you can really feel the difference with these engines. We climbed to 30,000 feet in that distracted rambling at Mach 1. Yeah, that's probably fast enough. Yeet! We are going to toss a second missile his way because, screw him. There you go. Enjoy number 2. I mean, that's a light different. I was hoping for a larger firing arc between the missiles, but I'll take what I got. Oh, we forgot to go ahead and mark a target, so here. Hopefully this hit something.
Alert. Warning.
The good thing about the Mavericks, they can be launched supersonics. The bombs cannot be.
Stall warning.
Which I know is which is extra frustrating to me because some of these bombs should be able to be fired at supersonic. And it's because an F-15 Eagle, a Strike Eagle, got a bomb kill on a flying helicopter. And it had, what you call it, it was going supersonic when it released the bomb. Because that was the only way for it to get all the way to its target. MiG-29, please just let me drop bomb in peace.
Missile break.
I'm gonna risk it. We didn't drop any bombs. Good job, me. Way to go. What do we got left? 8? I might go and just drop all the...
Enemy down.
Alright, last 2.
Break missile. Locked on. Bandit shut down. Missile break.
Chaff, 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 flare, 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 chaff, flare.
Alright, well that's a good bombing run.
The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the remaining forces.
What's happening about your...
Stand by. We're analyzing the situation.
Yeah, I don't think I would agree with that, but that's only because of the fact that, in my mind, a wallet warrior is someone who is, say, using it pay-to-win style.
Alert. Stall warning.
I consider, in my case, I very much so do just spend money on stuff, just because I don't have the time to grind it otherwise. Ah. No, okay, so that guy's dropping chaff. Alright, that should probably get him. No, we're gonna go in for a gunfight. Oh, he's multipathing. That's okay. A lot of missiles, though, so that's unfortunate. Okay, they're NPCs. I think I have stronger engines than... Well, I'm not fully upgraded. I don't know if I outturn him or not.
Chaff, flare, chaff, flare, chaff, flare, chaff,
Ah.
chaff, flare, chaff, flare.
Alright, well played.
Flare, chaff, flare.
At least I set him up for my teammate to shoot him down, so that's good. Because yeah, that's kind of how I am. I buy a lot of premium. I buy a lot of stuff in games just because it's like I don't want to do the grind. I don't have the time for it. I've already grinded at my day job to get this money, so I can use it to skip into other things. Well, at least that was a very good game. I mean, what we gone and bombed out like, wow, we missed with 6 things. That does make me sad. All right, to next battle. What's a good plan? Oh, okay. Oh, I'll answer that after this battle. Cause it depends on what you want to do. I think that the new Harrier is a pretty decent one if you want to bomb targets, because you can kind of do what I'm doing with this thing. I can send it out next game just to demonstrate. If you want to be a fighter, then the F5E is still a very good fighter jet to do that with. The F20 isn't bad either. And while I don't fly it too much just because I don't like the F4s, the premium F4 isn't a bad one either. Like, it's pretty decent at doing just about any job you want it to. Because if you want to use it as a bomb truck, you can use it as a bomb truck. If you want to use it as a fighter, you can use it as a fighter. You just got to remember not to turn fight anyone. And it is a pretty decent introduction to Fox 1s and Fox 2s. And now it has an HMD. You know, which an HMD is very helpful for, not only can you do this with the radar where you can see like the 4 green squares on there, but you can also with, let me switch over to the AIM-9M, but you can also fire off bore with with some missiles. Not the unfriend. Yeah, the F4, the American F4s do not have any Fox 3s. But the German F4 in the tech tree, it can fire Fox 3s. Because I guess history-wise, while everybody else was getting newer aircraft like the F-15 and which were capable of Fox 3 firing, Germany didn't have any at the time, so they instead went for a sort of stopgap where they upgraded a lot of their F4 Phantoms so that they could fire the Fox 3s by giving them new radar and all the other technological stuffs inside of them, and then slapped on the missile. And I was like, yeah, it's horrible. We admit that fully, but it's better than nothing. Oh, we were in the AMRAMs. Kind of want the guy that's way up. Oop. We get a lock on him. Come on. There we go. All right. Well, at least we were going supersonic a little bit. Yeah, the other thing which I'm a little suspicious of is this one. You'll notice that I have those empty racks there. I'm pretty sure that I should be able to take some AMRAMs there, but the game doesn't let me. I'm looking at it. I do have 6, so maybe the game just is modeling the wrong racks for the AMRAMs. But I'm pretty sure I can take those as in addition to all the bombs I'm taking.
Break missile. Missile break.
Gonna descend a bit.
Missile back this time. Shoot 'em all. Missile warning. Missile break.
Yeah, that was over 10 seconds, so we should hopefully be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, okay, I'm just shy of it by a little bit. All right, I think we're in range now. Oh man, Mavericks, why do you take so long to lock onto stuff? Alright, let's start slowing down so I can use the bombs. We're almost out of the Mavericks. I'm not on the map. Bombs. That's fine. Nothing's coming our way. I think they're a little too close for that, but we'll try anyway. Alright, cool. Okay, there we go.
Chaff flare, 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 chaff flare.
Ah, man, we just weren't fast enough on that.
Chaff flare, chaff flare, chaff flare.
Did we hit anyone with our AMRAM? I don't think we did, no. Oh well, we got some bomb targets in. We shot down an aircraft as well. If the AGMs had a triple rack on the wing pines, it can hold AMRAMs, yeah. Oh no, I wasn't talking about the ones there. I was talking about the, hang on. Because they're on the body. It's like, I just hate that they're empty, racks for the thing. Like, I assume Gaijin intentionally did it for balancing, but, you know, like on these racks here, I'm pretty sure they can carry more AMRAMs. Let's see, secondaries. I'm just going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to go and just copy this loadout here for a second. We're going to go and put the fuel tanks on here. That's fine, because I'm just curious what this looks like. I mean, it shows them having it lower down, which is like, okay, that makes sense why you wouldn't have it there, but I would swear I've seen them in real life. Like at, you know, Nellis Air Force Base, where they kind of show them decked out with this sort of munition, and it's like you see them with AMRAMs down there. I could be wrong, but maybe it's a newer edition of the F-15E. But I swear I've seen them carry more weapons. Side note, I really wish, even if with them not giving me that, I really wish that they'd at least let me stick more of these bomb racks on. Oh cool, another upgrade. What do we want? These, so the GBU-12s. Actually, we're gonna go and get the we'll get the compressor next. Yeah, and we're probably gonna ignore the. What are we gonna ignore though to go and We're probably gonna ignore all of these upgrades. As much as I would like to get the GBU-15, one of the again, like I said, one of the things I do is I'll intentionally not fully upgrade some aircraft, so that when the next new thing comes out, I can just quickly boost the RP. So we'll probably skip the gun. We'll probably skip that. I guess what we'll have to skip the Mark 48s, and I guess this. As the alternative for us at this bomb rating would be the covers, and I'm not skipping that. And we got a couple air to ground options, which is like, yeah, I'm skipping those. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna say it's Jux. Well, welcome to the stream. Not a whole lot. We're grinding out the eagle, and I'm just kind of prattling on about stuff. The conformals, yeah. Those are capable of the A2G ordinance. Huh. But yeah, it's just like, for me personally, oh, I got the wrong loadout now. Oh no, I got the right one. Yeah, for me personally, I'm just annoyed at just seeing the empty racks there to carry something. And it's like, just, I want something on them. I don't care what it is. They could just give me dumb. I would be very happy if they gave me more of the glide bombs. But yeah. You're an ordnance tech for the Eagle, Strike Eagle, so you know We're sure those pylons are meant for aren't AMRAAM capable. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. I'm not going to argue that one. But yeah, it's like I've seen eagles at like the air show, and it's like there's something that goes there, and it's like my brain isn't happy seeing them empty in War Thunder. So, oh, actually, I forgot to mention this earlier, but yeah, seasonal hangar. I love that they do these. I'm so I love seeing them so much. Like just the hangar in snow with the 2025 there. I wonder, did they go and bring back Bob? Can we be Bob? We can. What? Oh, what? We can throw snowballs at them. What else can we do in here? We're distracted now. What? Can we throw them at you? No, you just dance. That's weird. I guess we can throw snowballs at that guy. The girls, I guess, just dance. The things you learn by just clicking because you can. What else can we do? We click on you? No. What are you doing over there? Is that Santa? Oh man, someone shot down Santa's sleigh. No wonder why NORAD has to escort him over America. They might be on the upcoming EX, but you haven't seen one yet. Oh, okay. I said it correctly? Okay, good. One of those things where it's like I expect myself to say names wrong all the time, but every now and then I get it right. All right, let's go up again. You think the EX has an internal base? Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about the EX. The most I know about it is they gave it like a stealth paint, and they tilted out the stabilize. I think they call it the stabilizers, the vertical tail fins. So I think they tilted those out a bit to give it more stealth characteristics. How that works is beyond you. Yeah, it's beyond me as well. The wall is the engine. Huh? I didn't know that. You know, another little thing which I would want to change in War Thunder. It's not a big one, but it's definitely something which I would want to include into the game. Is I would want to reward people for landing properly. Like they slow down, they put the gear down, and they touch down on the runway and come to a halt. It doesn't need a big reward, but since they give you one for taking off, I would like it if they gave you one for landing with the gear down, and it was like just the same boost. It was just like the same 100 RP. It doesn't need to be anything big. It just needs to be one of those little things that just is like encourage you to not land like an idiot. I guess technically speaking, there is one reward to it, which I doubt we'll get to it since we haven't been able to do that once in this Eagle on stream yet. But if you land on this is one of those fun little cheats that you can do with the game. If your plane is completely undamaged, when you touch down on the runway, you know, it doesn't matter either one. You can touch down on the runway, and then when it puts up the thing saying your aircraft will be repaired and rearmed in, like, say, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, you can instead say, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and J out of my aircraft as if I was going to swap the loadout. And then you can spawn back in at the aircraft, and that bypasses the entire wait. Even on an aircraft for like 10 seconds, you probably shave off like 2 seconds. So, you know, fun thing. What's your opinion on the Raphael and the Eurofighters, the jets in general, and War Thunder and going up against them? Well, I'm very excited for the Eurofighter to be in the game because it's probably my favorite European fighter jet. So I do intend to grind one out. I don't know too much about the aircraft now, but they don't seem to be anything too ridiculous. I'm still learning how they play, but as far as I can tell, they are very good at that turn fighting. Because, I mean, that one that we were chasing down earlier, it turned around way fast. I knew it was going to, but it got around just a little. Ooh, thanks for the follow. That's why I had the OBS over there. Thanks for the follow, Jux. That was very loud. I don't know why. What was I saying? Hang on, wait. We're going to fire off the AMRAMs. Against that guy. They haven't turned off yet. Alright, we're done with fire missiles. We're going to break off.
Stall warning. Alert.
Chaff,
Stall warning.
chaff, chaff, chaff.
I received a wire from missile warning.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll adjust our notching a bit.
Missile.
And we're going to descend.
Missile break.
Chaff, 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 chaff.
Anyway, as I was saying, you're a fighter. Oh. Uh-oh. We're in a world of hurt now.
Chaff, chaff, chaff,
Missile break.
chaff, 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 chaff,
Missile warning.
chaff, chaff, chaff.
Missile break.
Stall warning.
Break. Missile.
Stall warning. Stall
Missile warning.
Too many missiles.
Missile break.
Chaff,
Ah, dang it. Yeah, too many missiles. We couldn't get around them. What was I saying? Yeah, fighting the Eurofighters and the Raphaels. I don't really know anything about the Raphaels to go ahead and know how to deal with them. But the Eurofighters, I've seen them a lot. They seem to be very good at turning, and they carry a pretty decent amount of missiles. I think the British one is worse because it has the IRST. And from what I've heard, that can really screw you over when you're firing AMRAMs, since it'll just automatically switch you from your radar to the infrared camera, which means that you can't fire your AMRAMs. So I feel like that one would probably get in more trouble than the German one, which doesn't have the IRST. So I think that the German one might technically be a little more powerful. $30 gigs till DCS is done? Nice. Oop, come on, type me. Well, Chad, I think this is probably going to be my last match, because after this, I gotta get going. But, yeah, anyway. From what I can tell, they're both not too bad at planes. Fighting against them, there's not really anything that has changed in my, capabilities. Or, like, what I do differently between them and, like, the Soviet aircraft. I haven't noticed any difference in, like, their weapon capabilities. The only thing which I think the Eurofighters might be the most, they might be able to turn fight the best. In your opinion, the Su-33 is being kind of underlooked into, even though it's a squadron vehicle. Yeah, I don't know about that vehicle, because it's one of those weird ones. Like, I don't see a whole lot of them, but as far as I'm aware, it's got more missiles than, like, the Su-27 or something like that. But yeah, I just don't know enough about it to go ahead and have an idea of how it'll fly.
Alert. Alert.
This time we're not going to go as high. I don't want to leave a contrail. Because I feel like that last battle, I think the contrail is what made it so that everyone fired their missiles at us. Because until recently, I was intentionally flying lower so that I didn't leave a contrail, but as of late, I've kind of been having fun climbing extra high or just not realizing it. So let's be a little more aware of our altitude. The fact that it's not staying like solid lock on us. There we go. That's what I was expecting. We're gonna ignore it though. We're gonna really hope that it's going for a teammate instead of us. But I should have slowed down. Oh, that's okay. We're still alive. What do we got damage-wise? I think we're just missing a tail fin. Alright, then we're gonna probably dump the bombs and just toss the last of our we still got control over the aircraft. Just gonna toss those off. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, there was nothing we could do about that. Alright, one more game and then we'll call it a night. Am I using a sound mod? I am. Yeah, what you call it? The sound mod I'm using replaces the in-game audio and music with Ace Combat music. And a little bit about it's one of the battlefields. I don't know which. Just what the mod developer put in there. Does it work for it works for all vehicles, yeah. So, you know, instead what you call it, you hear AWACS Eagle Eye from Ace Combat Zero. A majority of the stuff comes from Ace Combat Zero. Oh, okay, the link might be in my Discord, so if you want you can check there first. If not, I can go and see if I can find something in a little bit. Let's see, because it's a case of I just need to find the right guy that I follow in the whole modding thing. I think it's this guy. Yeah, it's this guy. The problem is he's made updates and all that sort of thing to the mod, or different versions of it. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. And he also has, I use the modded version which he made purposefully for streamers, so it has no copyrighted music in it. So there's also another one which has other songs in there. And I think there's a different person. Usually I use their mod to go ahead and change out the hangar to be Vladis Air Force Base. So, you know, if it wasn't obvious that I'm an Ace Combat fan, there's that too. But as of late, I'm very confused. It's okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of mods, but yeah, it's like their name is like Arverick or something like that. I can just go and copy and paste their thing too. Because you know this guy makes some Ace Combat mods as well. I think the biggest one and most notable one is a mod that completely changes out the hangar. So you know you get to go and be at Vladis Air Force Base instead of what you call it, wherever the normal one is. I think he released a new one as well that changes it to a different location entirely as well. We're up too high. We're probably leaving a contrail. Nope. Okay, we're fine. Alright, and we're outside of the cone, and I can tell that because you can see the missile falling behind us. It's now at about our 4 o'clock. So we can turn back in. You're more confused than before? I'm so sorry. We're going to toss all of our missiles into that furball. Normally I try to hold back on some of them, but screw it. Alright, that guy's done, I think. Yep. I really hope I can toss these bombs still. No. Hey, we can now.
The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the remaining forces.
How many bombs do we got left? 14. You know what? Even though we got bombs left, I might go and head back to base.
Com 1. Target destroyed.
Nah, we'll finish up our bombing operations. We do got that other F-15 that's still in the fight. Oh, I missed that one. We might be able to get cheeky with that one over there.
Com 1. Enemy down. Bandit shut down.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we're outbound. There's so many mods. There really are. Most of them is skins like this one, which I have on this F-15 here. That again makes it Ace Combat. I'm waiting for them to release a Rosgreaves one, because I like that paint job. But also, it's just because of the fact that Ace Combat 5 is my favorite one. I mean, literally, my name comes from that game.
Allies support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties. Heading to the base.
You just want the sound mod? Yeah, I know there's, like I said, there's a few different versions of it, but you can probably just pick any version. Like, I'd probably go with the newest one, since it might have, like, the most music in it, and just download that. How many does the enemy got left? 1? Okay. And yeah, we're probably gonna just keep bombing stuff. I know a lot of the, our team is gonna go and be trying to hunt down that guy. So we're gonna try to just get as much as we can, just knocked out as fast as we can. I'm almost a little tempted to go ahead and bring the, just throw literally everything that I can, all ground-wise. Just throw that all at, one base. This is a little bit of a, yeah, I'm way too fast. I overshot the landing by a lot.
Operation complete.
23 kills, I'll take it.
Return to base.
And 1 air kill. At least we weren't entirely worthless to the team. That was a great mission to end off the night with. Well, anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it a night there. If you had fun with me, then normally I stream Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I'm thinking though I might change around my schedule a little bit to go ahead and just do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But that's something which I'm still thinking about. So, you know what you call it, there's that. If you had fun, you can always join the Discord and you can go and find the schedule there. Since, you know, Monday stream got delayed to Tuesday. Ooh, we got an upgrade. What else? Oh wow, we got 2 upgrades. Let's go. Let's go for these. I mean, just because it's a one and done, let's do that. Then we'll research the fuselage. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, what you call it? If you had fun, you can go and join either based on the Discord link that my bot can provide, or you can scroll down to the picture below. But what you call it? Well, it's a picture. It says Discord. You click on that, and it does the same thing as the link that I just had the bot post. If you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, you can go ahead and just scroll down to the doobly doos, and you can find the link there as well. And also, if what you call, if you want to go ahead and join it, if you're looking for a clan to join War Thunder, then you can join Broken Wing, because it's the clan I run. I kind of forget to go ahead and post that out there, but I figure I probably should. Anyway, I gotta get going, so I will see you guys in the future. Danny, you'll join in a minute. Oh, okay. Anyway.